happened?
My Audacity crashed.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Oh.
Do you have
Well, yeah,
many
so you-
processes runnings?
I'm going to open up my task manager and solve the
I'm
mystery.
gonna restart Audacity because I have like a 3-minute file already, so Austin doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
you
really
have to
needed.
restart.
No,
Anyway.
fair enough.
I'm gonna restart too.
Might as
So
well.
sorry.
Hi,
Might as well.
Austin.
For real.
We're taking it from the top,
Hello,
everybody.
Austin.
Am I too loud?
Hello
or am I
again,
good?
Austin. You are fine, as
Cool.
far as I can tell.
Hovering right at 8. No, that was an 18. 18.
I'm sure.
I don't.
I'm sure chat will tell me otherwise if you're too loud.
Well, you know.
Mm-mm.
Hello.
Let's try
All right.
that again. Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Here we go.
Hi again, Austin. That was weird.
All right. Once more from the top.
Boop.
1, 2, 3, sink.
Sink.
Think.
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 I missed that one. Sorry.
It's all right. That's why we
Oh,
do
we
the
gotta
fourth
restart
one.
Discord again. We gotta do it perfectly.
Oh my god.
Once more from the top.
Why 4 sinks? Because I only
I'm
know
not
one
gonna
sink
blame
further.
anybody, but Caitlin, you're throwing me off.
What? What? What?
Damn.
Is this how it happens? Is this
we all
is this
have
how
off
Gateway
nights.
dissolves?
Oh my god. The breaking of the fellowship.
Oh, we can't call it dissolved. It has to be nuked, right? It's
Oh
fallen
wait,
off.
we
That's-
are already
that's-
live. What
that's-
happened?
We are. We've been live.
Yeah.
Oh,
Connor
we've
said
been live
we were
for
gonna
a
go
while?
live.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
of us
He
is Boromir?
didn't say that.
I went live right before you said, "Oh, I have to stop Audacity."
Oh my god.
Oh, great!
I thought
Yay!
we were
my-
okay, and
my
I was like,
mistakes
"Huh,
laid
well."
bare.
Oh, what happenstance?
"What is happenstance? Why Gateway is what's happenstance."
Absolutely. I'm so glad. And man, whoo! Now everybody knows I fucked it up. Okay.
What?
No, Audacity fucked up.
Yeah, it was your
Yeah.
Chinese
I'm gonna
spyware.
retweet
It-
again. Fuck it.
It went. I'm gonna record. I'm like, cool. Thanks, Audacity. It went bye. Where the
Oh.
fuck you go? Like,
Well,
the
My
hell's
goodness.
the hell's wrong with you?
well, I'll tell
Well-
you what's wrong with me.
Well, blow me down and cleanse my epidermis with a razor.
No, thank you.
Yike.
Think of the. Never heard that one before.
No, and you never will.
Want to again?
Excellent. Well, regardless, welcome to Gateway, everybody. We're back for episode 30.
3-0,
Woo!
3-0, 3-0,
The
3-0.
big 3-0.
The big
Woo!
3-0.
Oh god, he's got a kazoo.
We
I
did
have
it!
many things. I got
Yeah,
maracas if you'd like.
I would like to imagine next to your seat, you just have a wall, like one of those tool walls, but instead of like tools, it's just like maraca, tambourine, kazoo, recorder, school
Rabbit
recorder,
just-
the really awful sounding ones.
Oh
Rabbit
yeah, I
just
got
has-
one of them.
Rabbit just has the shock jock like starter kit. Like he has all.
I do. Most people have soundboards. I don't know why. I think like I really liked radio DJs when I was a kid. I think I used more primitive aids. Like when my stream setup, I have a little table set next to my chair, and that is like I am presenting dumb instruments like a gun store. Like I am I am the gun shop kendo of stupid instruments.
That's
It's
brilliant. I love that.
You're like the sommelier from John Wick 2, except with
You need-
stupidity.
You need to collect a hurdy-gurdy.
You have no idea how badly I would want one, actually.
You have you need to get all the D&D style instruments. Then when you play a bard and have to have the instruments, you will have
Oh
it
my
there.
God.
I can
Yes.
kind of play. I can
So-
kind of play a banjo. What is a lute except a banjo with culture?
Strings.
You
So just get a hurdy-gurdy, play as a bard who plays a hurdy-gurdy, do it on stream, bam, tax deductible.
Oh
You
my god, that's true.
Ooh, that is nice.
you need one of those you need one of those bed frames that has the hidden apartment for the shotgun, but instead of a shotgun, you put a Nokia keyboard in there, so you just flip it out when an intruder enters your home and you just hit him with the
That is going to be the best deterrent. Once upon a time, there was a man who broke into my apartment. There are two of us in here. You cannot escape us. Run away!
him Wesley then.
The intruder didn't realize he was locked in. I whooped his ass with a belt.
I loved Wesley Joyride. I would love to put him in any other one shot. Somebody would be like, but he's in like a different world. I'm like, Wesley goes where he's needed.
It was the frustrating thing is like, God, Rabbit's so good, and I'm just gonna sit here and like, the fuck am I here for? How am I supposed to compete with this? I'm a prickly Kenku. That's it. What am I doing here?
Being entertained by one of my favorite one-shot characters. I gotta find the picture.
Do you know Rabbit? For when I was recording Hello Kitty once, the director asked me about D&D, and I was like, "Ooh, let me tell you," and I totally showed him the clip of you doing the tree wizard shit. I was like, "Do you want to know what we do in D&D? This is what we do in D&D."
It always devolves into nonsense.
Oh my god, that makes me so happy. Thank you.
Well, speaking of being entertaining, let's go ahead and go around the table and introduce ourselves. Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to? Was that her walking away?
Near the
okay.
What are you up to? She just walks. Just slams the door.
Well, we started Rabbit on Wesley. It's going to be another 30 minutes.
Sorry, I was like trying to step away and change the thermostat. Okay, hey. Hi, I'm Caitlin Elizabeth. You can find me all over the internet at boobsmcbalrog. Here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/boobsmcbalrog with zeros instead of O's. Is this shilling time?
Yes.
Choked on an apple for a second. Okay.
You're good.
So on June 2nd, The Last Clockwinder came out on Steam VR and MetaQuest 2. That was my very first time getting to do an ensemble recording, and you play as my character, Jules. It is a VR game, and it's so good. I got to do the ensemble recording with Sissy Jones and Ray Chase, both of whom I respect tremendously. Yeah, that was like a career highlight. I didn't like a bucket list thing that I didn't know I even had. Because Sissy is she was in Firewatch, and this game kind of has that feel a little bit, but it's also really Ghibli-esque. And yeah, I'm just so thrilled that happened. I'm still kind of like taking it in that it's real. What else has it? Oh, my birthday is on Monday.
Hey.
Yeah, I haven't told anyone, and I didn't make any plans, so everyone's just hearing about it right now.
I already sent my present.
Yeah,
can't believe you're debuting your birthday on.
I'm debuting my birthday on Gateway episode 30. I wanted it, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't make any plans. I'm pet sitting. I'm watching 2 dogs right now, so Sarah's dying. She's like, "Why didn't you make plans? And why didn't you tell me about the plans that you didn't make?"
Not about plans, it's being able to give you a present or something.
Well, I'm good. I have an apple. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm gonna be a year older in 2 days.
Woo! Hot damn!
Woo!
Well, happy birthday!
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to find a hurdy-gurdy quick so I can learn how to play Happy Birthday for you.
Speaking of hurdy-gurdies, Rabbit, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Rabbit. I'm a writer, and at this rate, I'll probably be a musician, given enough time. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you like RPGs, horror games, and retro games, I am definitely the guy for you. What's the last game I played? Dragon Age. I played Dragon Age 2. I played Dragon Age 2 the other day. I was trying to play Dragon Age Origins, but it crashed like almost 10 times, and then eventually I said to hell with it, and I had my friend Tabby go ahead and tell everybody the story of Dragon Age Origins while I was swearing and trying to get Dragon Age 2 to work.
Yes.
It was hilarious. It was like it sounded like a 2-hour like avant-garde comedy bit, because she'd be talking and I'd be like, "Why doesn't DirectX work?" Like, which just It was a pretty good time. That being said, what else do I got going in my life? Nothing too much. I was looking up how much hurdy-gurdies cost, and I was going to be like, hey, Monty, can I do a one-shot with you so I can go ahead and tell the tax man that this is tax-deductible?
And that's how you do it. That's how you work the system, folks.
That's how I do it. I'm like, Matthew Lesko, make the government work for you! Other than that, nothing too much. I planted new crops from the ones that were devastated last week. And I planted those in the front yard. My neighbor downstairs moved out. Do not know what's going to come in with that. Hopefully it's not like my first roommate I had who looked like Francis from the Left 4 Dead. I
don't like you.
Yeah, no, he said that a lot. Other than that, I also had to go ahead and work on my car. Buddy! There's a lot with that I had to deal with. And other than that, just staying one step ahead. If you like hearing funny dum-dum stories, come to Hey Mr. Rabbit. I'm here for you.
Right on.
Right on.
Lanny Pator, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Me? Well, you can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. This Monday, we're going to continue on the ties that bind, rebuilding the city of Silver Rock. Woo! Lord Wolfgang Connolly is currently in the presence of an assassin. What do they want? Find out on Monday.
Apples.
Shut
sorry.
I told you in confidence!
I'm sorry.
In confidence!
I'm sorry.
Damn it!
Just Talia's eating an apple during near the radiator. Just hang on. This isn't the cool intro I bet you were expecting.
Look, I'm just saying.
It's a fetch quest for
Silver Rock has a beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Silver Rock is a beautiful orchard. They are very valuable apples.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Whatever.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay.
Note to self: rewrite assassin plotline. Anyway, find out on Monday. Otherwise, I've been playing through Grand Theft Auto 4. Honestly, probably one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto stories. If you've never played it, it's a much more somber story, which is kind of cool. Like it takes itself way more seriously. So feel free to tune in and check out the adventures of the Bellic cousins as they go bowling. Which I'm not allowed to show on YouTube, because in bowling, they play music that I can't show.
Oh my god. Of course.
Thanks, Metallica.
But we can still shoot people for reasons that are just and good, because that is the America the GTA shows. Make sure to vote in November. Anyway, yeah, that's me.
Right on. And Sarah, where can they find you? What are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. Not much. The 5th season of Hello Kitty Super Cute Adventures is just premiered. It's on YouTube. 5 seasons. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I can't believe I've been Hello Kitty that long. It's nice.
Yeah.
The longest Kitty.
One more and a movie.
I
want this.
Oh God. Just been having had a nice visit with the Phil. He's now back on a plane going back home. We watched Eurovision. Caitlin came over. It was awesome.
Eurovision, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that, and it was that, and I'm glad for the new experience.
And he wanted to celebrate the platinum jubilee, whatever jubilee it is the Queen's getting this year.
Oh.
I made a Victorian sponge, which came out okay, and I tried to make fish and chips. The chips came out okay.
The fish not so much.
Fry.
If you never fried it before, yeah, no, he's right. It is a kind of pain.
The very first fish, like the little bit that fell off, and I was like, I'll just throw that in and coat it with the other one. That one came out perfectly. It was beautiful. It was crispy. It was golden. It looked lovely. The second one, it stuck to the bottom of the pan and half the coating came off, and then the coating was just soggy and gross.
No.
It's either a temperature issue or I shouldn't have been putting 2 fishes in together at once.
Probably the latter.
Sadness.
Frying is hard.
Yeah, but I want to keep trying.
Do it.
So yeah, that's me.
You gotta finish it off in the air fryer.
Yeah, air frying is the easy route.
Yeah.
If I wanted to go the easy route, I'd just get an air fryer.
Convection oven.
You don't understand how my mind works now. I made that freaking Victorian sponge cake last night, and I was like, I should have made the jam myself.
Dude, I just
Homemade
do
jam.
the same exact
Absolutely.
goddamn thing when I'm cooking. I do everything scratch, even though I really don't have to.
I wanted to make jam from scratch when I played Stardew Valley. Don't know why. That was a thing. I played it. I was like, yeah, I want to do it.
Like there's gonna come a point when store-bought pasta isn't enough for me anymore. It's like, I have to make this by hand now. Why? I don't know.
Oh,
I just
God.
like to be making everything difficult for myself.
I made noodles from scratch constantly. It's very fun.
I've started fermenting my own pickles.
Oh,
That's how far I've gone.
interesting. Oh boy.
I think
Apparently
Monty tried that a while back.
Apparently, clotted cream is extremely easy to make. It just takes 12 hours, and I was like, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
It is. I have made it. It's pretty
Cream.
good.
Step
it's also
one, get
insanely
cream.
unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get clotted cream? Step 1, get cream. Step 2, fuck it up. Like is that how you get clotted cream?
I think they said you just stick it in the oven, and then you bake it, and then you let it sit for 12 hours, and you skim the stuff off the top. That's it? Really? Oh, okay. Cool.
Wow. Okay.
I have to look at the
that
recipe
sounds
again.
rad.
It's super butter. That's
If I
what
eat it, the cream won't be the only thing that's clotted.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it. I gotta make scones. But Connor, yes, go.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of our favorite clots.
Speaking of heart failure, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, except this week, for the majority of it, and a little bit of next week, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be in Wisconsin, putting more bad shit in my veins, and swimming, and relaxing, and drinking alcohol. That's what I'll be doing.
Sounds exciting.
Oh, that sounds.
Are you going to the Dells, son?
I am going to the Dells, as a matter
Oh
of fact.
shit! Nice. I love the Dells. It's so like touristy, but I love it.
They got cheese and ducks.
I'm so excited
Sometimes you
that
just
get
want to
have
be
cheese.
touristed and be coddled, right? You're just like, I am here to kick my feet up, eat cheese, and float on your lake. That's all I
Ride me
want.
to your regional delicacy immediately.
I'm gonna lay on this chariot. You will move me around like hedonism bot. Just go for it.
Anybody,
God.
like seriously, anybody who hasn't been to Wisconsin Dells, it's like PG Vegas. It's like everything looks
Really?
so everything looks so fucking insane. Like they just have like ridiculous tourist trap bullshit everywhere, and I love it.
I want to go and eat cheese curds for a week straight.
I've never heard it described
But tell
that
me I'm
way,
wrong.
But you're not wrong.
Oh no!
That tickled me so much. Wow. Yeah.
The Dells is
Oh.
Mormon Vegas, yeah.
Mormon Vegas.
Mormon
God.
Vegas.
Wow.
Mormon.
That's where
I'm
I'll
throwing
be.
that away forever.
Not
there's-
to
there's-
be confused with Amish Vegas.
I'm kidding. There's too much drinking in the Dells. I mean, it's Wisconsin, so of course there is, but it's PG
Indeed.
Vegas. That's all I can describe it as, and I
Indeed.
highly recommend it.
Amish Vegas is just Geneva. Like,
Oh.
Geneva looks like the IRL setting for an isekai anime. Like,
Oh God.
there is nothing in the most beautiful emerald rolling hills. You're like, oh, okay, what's this starter map in this RPG doing in my state? Okay.
And also check out my DM's Guild, where I release 5th edition content, including the College of Distortion Bard.
Ooh.
Yes.
Does the bard let you distortion the devils?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good stretch.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Alrighty.
I don't
Be
blame
sure-
you. Run for your life.
Be sure to check out our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard dies.
That's right.
I put
Die
you in
Hard-
a trap.
Die Hard Dice is our one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you would like to save 10% on your order at dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables !
It's so
Indeed.
I
Other than that,
wanted to jump scare people with sound.
We got a wonderful people gifted bits and subs here in chat, including Stone Shirt. Thank you for the 3,000 bits. Thanks for the fun times. Helped me get through recovery from hernia surgery. It was good to finish the first campaign in my time off and have the opportunity to catch you guys live. Hey. Shark Rancher, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Recently started this series and I've just finished the first episode, absolutely loving it. Gonna work hard to catch up swiftly so that I can begin tuning into your live sessions, but I still wanted to pop in and drop some bits. I love this world you created, Mr. DistortionDevil. If this was a video game, I'd play it. Well, funny thing about that.
I was like, wait, are we making a video game, Connor? And then I realized.
If Bethesda pays me enough.
Is the mod community pretty big in Fallout? Maybe someone can make a St. Louis mod.
It's insane.
Todd Howard comes to my house and puts me in a headlock. Can we use this for free? Yes, sir. Yeah.
I will just phase through the wall and just grab it. I'll be like, can I take this without paying any of you? And just drag him into the darkness.
And then we never saw either of you again.
Todd Howard will vanish into the darkness like Batman Begins.
Drago Sunic for the 250 bits. Yo, runners, don't get scorched. Stephen Razor 94, thank you for the 9 months. Robomom, thank you for the 30 bits. 30 bits for episode 30. Yeah.
Aww.
Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. I was about to walk my dog because I thought it was finally cool enough to take him outside. And then he saw my sister and decided he didn't want to walk anymore, then demanded we go back inside. Now I get to watch Gateway. Thanks, dog.
Yay! Yay!
Zenlita,
That's
thank you for the 200 bits. Can't wait for the sequel to B&E, where someone else tries to break into the druid's house and suddenly hears, "You have attempted to rob this home! Now I am your problem!"
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dragosoon, thank you for the 250 bits. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 23 months. Got the Platinum Trophy for Spider-Man this week, and I beat Miles Morales half an hour ago, just in time for Gateway. Nice.
Nice.
Zeon the Blue Dragon, thank you for the 50 bits. Hey guys, love the stream. Looking forward to how you're going to beat the family today. Side note, Rabbit discovered Dragon's Age with Tabby, and it was amazing. Go send them some love as well.
True. It's true.
Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 100 bits. First, then Bosco, who appeared next. Zito, Gaijin, the sky's the limit. Irrelevant, thank you for the 1,000 bits. That's the most accurate description of the Wisconsin Dells I've ever heard.
You're welcome.
Travis A. Carey, thank you for the 125 bits. So are all the slavers PG and safe because they all belong on the Family Channel?
No. It's not right.
Incorrect.
Wrong! Permission not granted.
Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's gonna get an email.
That is correct, Connor. By following standards and practices, you too can make a subpar piece of work that nobody can relate to.
Wow.
Called an abridged series. I've been doing that for years.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And speaking of using other people's intellectual property, are we ready to get into tonight's episode of Fallout
In
Gateway?
a legally gray fashion.
Yeah, legally gray! I'm so scared.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm good
Let's
for
get
it.
right into
I'm
it.
not ready, but yeah.
All right. Let me see here. I'm just gonna do this. Yep. There we go. And and... When last we left the runaways, Bastion, whose secret identity is Apex the Wildman, Louise the Scavenger, Alvin the Mechanic, and Cynthia the Nurse. Eager to garner more information about the family, Cynthia scanned the radio to see if she could pick up on any broadcasts. Through sheer luck, she managed to happen upon a mysterious frequency that came from an abandoned swampy ruin of Earth City. Curiosity getting the better of them, the gang drove down to see what they could learn. After passing a group of feral ghouls, they discovered a small group of members of the family who had taken some ghoul captives, hiding out in the ruin of the shopping center. A tense but brief fight ensued, our survivors coming out on top. They interrogated a woman named Quinn about what the family was doing, and after some gruesome threats managed to learn that the family was spying on their home in Riverside. After making friendly with the ghouls and the harbingers, they returned to Riverside for a night's rest. However, in the middle of the night, Cynthia spotted 3 glowing red entities making their way steadily into the town. What could this mean? Find out on tonight's episode of Gateway.
And so, morning rises on another day in Riverside.
Would Cynthia have awoken any of us upon seeing those red lights entering town?
As they got closer, I think she would have waited to see what they did first and like who they are, and then she would have definitely woken everyone up once she realized who they were.
It was still fairly early in the morning when this was happening. This was before the sun even rose.
Okay. Then I guess she would have tried to get a little closer to assess, like, how are they feeling with those red lights of whatever they are.
This will be happening while they're still coming in. I'll go ahead and change the music here. If you're trying to get a better look at these individuals, I would say go ahead and roll a wits.
Okay.
Are you physically getting closer, or are you just trying to get a better look at them?
Where is she right now? That
I assume you would be in the machinist workshop.
Yeah, so she would just try and she would leave and try and get a better vantage point.
Okay.
Wits roll, you said?
A wits roll, yes.
12.
12.
You like that?
As the individuals get closer, you can see now that the glow, which is quite bright, is coming from these sort of undulating and warping masses that sort of float mysteriously in these devices that these three men are carrying. You can see now that they are built as if they were males.
Okay.
Built
broad, as if they were males?
Yes, broad-shouldered. You can't quite see their faces as they're obscured by helmets with visors, but
I'm so excited. I've been wanting to see these things in action for ages.
Yes, the quite bright light is coming from these just orange fading to red masses, like a lava lamp almost.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
But free floating.
Free floating. Do they look friendly?
Hard to tell, but they're not They're not. They don't seem aggressive.
They don't seem aggressive.
With the 12, you can trust your instincts pretty well, though.
Yeah?
Sure.
She'll just kind of watch them for a little bit as they approach and discern what sort of behavior they have.
They sort of all begin to just scan their eyes through the quite empty town at this point. It is very early in the morning, early enough that even the nightlife has died down. And they appear to be holding a small, quiet conversation between the two of them, and they continue marching down the street.
Towards where?
As they walk, their pace is a bit slower now. One of them looks over and just points at the tree that has all of the claw markings and removed bark. They look like they have a brief conversation about that before one of them
Fucking be impressed.
One of them just pulls out their phone, takes a picture real quick.
What kind of animal do you think?
It appears as though one of them, the one in the middle of them, takes a seat on a bench nearby the severely beaten up tree, and the light slowly begins to dim until it fades completely, without the light from the sun to illuminate him. The figure sort of darkens and becomes a bit harder to track.
Okay.
Haha, he knows the apex will return to the scene of his victory.
Okay.
That's why I'm speaking like David Attenborough to himself while he like hides and wait for whatever did that.
Imagine his shock as this wind bastion just comes out, just slapping his fist into his hand, and Alvin's like, "You got this, big dog!"
The apex has been here. I can see the signs.
Right, look at him.
Could Cynthia try and like stealth follow, get closer to hear them?
Sure. That would be another wits roll.
Okay. Now I'm afraid, but let's do it. 7.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay. You hear the conversation taking place as you slowly get closer. You hear them talking. Are you sure this is the place? Yes, I'm sure. How will we know when they see them? I guess we'll just talk to the townspeople and find out. If they're willing to talk to us, anyway. What reason would they have to not welcome us in? I don't know. Either way, are you sure about this? That's what the boss wanted. It's then that one of these shorter men sort of turns his head in your direction.
Ah, shit.
What the hell is that? And he raises what you can now describe as almost like a crossbow, but with no string. He raises it and points it in your direction. Someone there?
Yes? Hello?
At this point, they all sort of turn their heads. The larger of the three men stands up from his seat of the bench, and you hear sort of the loud whine of this metal being superheated in seconds, as all three of them now sort of have a ready position, pointing their weapons towards your general direction. Come on out.
I don't think there's any need for weaponry here, boys.
Just come on out.
All right. Comes out, hands up.
As you slowly inch your way closer, the light from their weapons illuminate your face with an orangish red glow. And the taller of the men lowers his weapon. Oh, it's you. Again. And he lifts up his visor and he pulls off his helmet to reveal a familiar red-haired individual that you had met at the hills. This would be Bryce from the Archers.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna say, was like, that. Okay, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yes! Hill guy!
Bryce. Well, it's been a long time.
It certainly has. Cynthia, right?
Right. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. The rest of your friends still hanging around here?
Oh yeah, they're all just sleeping. My type don't do that much. At all.
I see. Oh man, sleep sounds good.
Well, if you'd like, I can try and see if there's some extra space in the shop.
Only if you wouldn't mind.
Not at all. I'm sure you traveled a great distance.
Yeah.
Well, follow me and we'll get you settled in somewhere.
He nods to you and he sort of visibly relaxes his posture as he follows you, and the other two lower the weapons, and the light dies down from their weapons as well.
My heart just dropped out of my body with relief. Anyway.
What?
That's just, Caitlin.
What?
Phrasing.
What?
Sounds like you pooped your heart out.
Well, I can't help how I feel.
I'm only as God made me.
That heart-shitting relief.
Heart-shitting relief, everybody.
Heart-shitted relief.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always bad at phrasing, y'all. Come on.
I love you.
I love you too.
So you guide the three men towards the machinist's headquarters.
Yes. And I help them find a spot to kind of hunker down for the night. Or the rest of the night.
Okay. Do you alert anybody else before you do this?
Yeah, if Boss Man would be in there, right?
He'd be sleeping at this point, but yeah, you could probably find him.
Yeah, she'd find him, nudge him, and let him know that, like, hey, our friends from the next town over are here, and it's a little late, so mind if we find a spot for them to cozy up for a couple hours?
If they're friends of yours, then yeah, I don't mind. Just make sure they don't touch nothing.
All right. I don't sleep, so I'll be sure.
Okay.
Good night, man.
Good night. Beings.
Yep. I figured you'd say that. Anyway, right this way, gentlemen.
And they follow you, and yeah. So where would you like to put them?
She would find a spot that is not as used, doesn't have as much stuff around, but is in a bigger space, if that makes sense.
Okay. There's sort of a large dining area that could be used to house them, if you would like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You set them up in these nice varnished wood tables. Look like they were handmade. And the two men sit down and they just visibly just relax. And Bryce goes, "Thank you. We appreciate this."
Well, of course. I know I'd be tired if I'd have trekked as far as you all did.
Yeah, well, we're used to it, and we know how to get our sleep when we can.
Well, you all make yourselves comfortable, and I'll be keeping guard around here if you need anything.
Sure thing.
And they appear to be taking a load off, and they will relax and sleep intermittently for the rest of the night, as you observe, and none of them really leave the room.
Cool.
And the sun rises.
Oh, that could have gone so different.
May I roll body to try to wake up before both of them? Or is there a different roll you would like me to make?
Wow.
I don't know that I need to, but if I can just instinctually, I want to be standing over them in full costume when they wake up.
Oh, Cynthia would be waiting for you guys to wake up to let you know so that you don't panic. Or do
And
that,
I would like
which
to
is
wake
what you
up
were trying to
keep
do.
that message so that I may stand in front of them in full
Oh my
attire
God,
before
okay.
they wake up.
All right.
Let's go for that lovely sound of that Vault-Tec alarm clock.
The alarm clock goes off.
Alvin just cranks it up, just yawns, and leaps out of bed. Woo! Man, it is a hell of a morning.
Well, good morning.
Oh, hi there, Miss Cynthia.
We have some visitors today.
Oh, do it now. Alvin just getting on the speed suit. What kind of fellas we got?
Do you remember Bryce?
Yeah, he was that, oh, yeah, the pizza feller. Yeah, he was on top of the hill. Yeah, I remember him.
Fella.
He
Pizza
is
man.
here. With a
He
couple
must-
friends.
Oh my God, he must be here to deliver the Archer's answer.
Exactly. I set them up in the dining room so they could catch a little shut-eye, but I figure once everyone's up, we can have a discussion about what's next.
Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, no, let me just go ahead and just get my harness on and I'm ready to go. Here, I'll help you out. I'll make it double fast. Who do you want to wake up first?
Well, Cynthia, starts heading out of the room. I was gonna do a wake-up for Louise and get some coffee for the fellas as well.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. All right. Actually, if we get the coffee on, that should probably lure out Louise.
Oh, instantly.
Absolutely, without a second doubt in my mind. How about
Okay.
Apex, though?
I would like to know if I can wake up before them. 12!
It is a 12. So you said you wanted to be in full costume?
Yes.
Okay.
Standing in the room as they are having this conversation.
Oh,
As
I am now down there with the archers in the corner of a room, full costume, watching them.
just briefly, as you grab your Brahmin skull headdress, in the back of your mind, you can't help but think,
prove that you are worthy of me.
I close my eyes and I nod my head. Soon. And then I go to stalk them.
And then you go to stalk the archers. Go ahead.
Good morning. Just good morning stalking.
What would you like me to roll?
Go ahead and roll a wits if you want to try and sneak up on them.
Oh my god.
11. I am in the
11?
corner of the room. Like Jackie Chan in the corner of the room, like up in the corner, holding onto beams.
Whatever that voice is that just spoke to you is just now going.
Oh my god.
You appear to be unnoticed.
And how much was it for coffee again at that place?
Two caps.
Okay, so if I was gonna get Louise, the 3 men, Alvin, boss man, that's 6, right?
Sister.
Don't forget Chris.
Seven. I mean, okay,
So
got it.
14 caps in that case.
14 caps. Thank you.
Go ahead and deduct that from your sheet, and you can get a whopping 7 cups of coffee.
Got it. Thank you.
You got enough for the whole gang.
I do.
As Alvin, I imagine you go to wake up the Apex, and you do not find him in his room.
Oh, I get where he's at. Alvin will walk outside, not noticing the Apex, and go to the tree.
Oh my god.
I'm just hanging in the corner. I notice Alvin walking by.
Brahmin's skull slowly turning in the shadow. Alvin, you make your way out to the tree, and similarly, you do not see the Apex there either.
That's concerning. Alvin will crouch down at the tree and see if there's any footprints or anything that look like bastions.
Roll a wits, I would say.
Well, let's go. Top brain. Big brain plays. 11.
Ooh.
You don't see any recent footprints from the Apex, but you do see several sets of large, heavy boot prints that surrounded the tree, and then make their way towards your workshop.
Oh, right. Archers are there with Cynthia with the archer. Well, now I gotta find Apex. All right. Well, if he's not there, there. Oh. No, that would be a weird conversation. Hi, archers just came here. You seen a big fella with a Brahmin skull? No, that wouldn't work. All right. Where am I gonna find you? I will. The garage. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and check the garage, the perimeter.
Is Alvin
Alvin,
searches
the Apex's keeper.
as Alvin searches frantically for the Apex? I'm assuming everybody else makes their way into the large kitchen area, or the large dining area, rather, where the archers are sort of just getting out of their sleep stupors.
Alvin, remind me, did you already turn off your alarm, or did that go off?
Yeah, no, I turned it off when I woke up. And then I shoved it back into my dresser very quickly. There's a lock you'll never break the dresser. Just Chris shoots it. I'm like, oh no, you shot the lock. All right, well, thank God, no.
I would like to imagine you just start hearing shouting from Louise's room, just like, shut up! I want 5 more minutes!
Elvis agreed for wake me up, but what cost? What cost, I say?
If this is anything like my own family, I'm pretty sure Chris is not letting me sleep in any further. And that's a fun conversation to have.
Yeah, Chris will also just sort of shuffle out wordlessly, grab one of the coffees that you brought back, Cynthia, and just...
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are these guys?
Oh, they're from, they're archers.
She sort of blinks her eyes a couple of times and immediately seems to sober up from her sleepiness. Archers.
Yes.
Right. You mentioned... Louise mentioned something to that effect.
Did she?
Okay.
Suddenly you hear her voice come out. Wait, do I smell coffee?
Yes, you do.
She just comes floating in like a cartoon, just on,
Yeah, I was gonna
on the
say it's
bridge.
like that, the nose following the wafting scent. Actually, I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll this. Damn it! Okay.
Aw.
I was really hoping. All right, yeah, Louise just kind of wafts down, grabs her own cup, and drains it similarly, and it's just like, oh, Cynthia, I love you so much.
Well, that's
Oh.
mighty kind of you.
Blinks at the other three. Oh, hey, you're, points her finger at what's his face, pizza guy.
Pizza guy.
kind of points her finger at him, sort of
Pizza
jogging.
guy.
Was like, you were the pizza, right?
Yeah.
Cynthia
Right.
chuckles and starts handing out coffees to the guys.
It's fine.
that-
It's not like we were
Is
best
that-
friends or anything, but yeah.
No, it's no, sorry, it's more early.
Rice.
Gosh,
rice.
it's that day. Gosh, that day already, isn't it? Whew.
Yeah.
I'll walk into the kitchen. Hey, y'all see Apex? Cause you doing some night hunting?
Cynthia.
Oh, howdy, Brass.
How's it going?
Oh, ain't too bad. Just looking for the fourth member of my entourage here. I will scoop up the coffee.
Does Cynthia notice Apex in the room?
You
Two
can roll a wits
for
roll.
it.
I'm gonna.
Beaten 11, and you will.
12. Looks up.
I'm just up in the corner, just watching everyone.
You use your superior synthetic vision to scan the room for any oddities, and sure enough, you see the white Brahmin skull just barely peeking out of the shadows, and you appear to have spotted the apex.
Cynthia completely no-sells it and just sets down the last coffee. Oh, he's already here.
Yeah, you've made eye contact with me, basically. I'm now
Yeah.
back to scanning the room. And then I shoot my eyes back at you when you say that.
Oh, I see.
Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
Oh, it does me happy to know you're back in your element, Apex. Sip coffee.
Blinks up. Oh, morning. Coffee.
I now look sad.
Cynthia like shakes her head like, we knew these guys were coming. Come on now.
If a skull could frown.
There is a tactical advantage to being hidden, and you have
Uh-huh.
destroyed it.
She knows, and she did it on purpose.
Phil disembodiedly says, I thought you looked cool. Yeah, he did. Does.
Well, I wait for the archers to see what the fuck they're talking about.
They look at each other quizzically, and they look to Chris, who just shrugs her shoulders. Let me just... I'm just gonna... real quick. Yeah, they continue to just look around and don't really notice you. Are we missing
Well-
something?
Now you're all insane. Shame on you.
Cynthia just looks at them and is like, oh, don't worry about it. He'll show up when he wants.
No, I got you.
Okay. Well, suffice to say, we're here with a message from the expedition leader.
Right.
He
Cynthia
sort of
sits down.
he sort of reaches into his back pocket and pulls out an orange with beige accents cassette tape looking device, which most of you would know is a holotape.
Okay.
Ooh, that's official.
And he'd, with two fingers, just slide it over the table in Chris's or Louise's direction.
Would either of you mind?
Yeah, sure. Reach out and hit the play button.
Okay, you eject the message from the Brotherhood of Steel member, and you pop this in. And it begins to play.
This is a message from Expedition Leader Baker on behalf of your request for our aid. After much consideration for the things that you've done in our favor, I've decided to loan you these 3 men for whatever purpose you may need.
Oh.
Now, I should mention, I do want them back. It would be within your best interest to see none of these men get hurt. I do this out of trust. My men seem to trust you, and so I've decided to place my faith in them as well. However, I don't have a lot of time, resources, or manpower to spare. So whenever you're done, I would ask that you return to St. Louis, because I need another favor.
During that message, I want to try to silently slip down behind them.
Go ahead and roll another wits roll.
Spider-Man.
9.
Okay. As you slowly make your way closer to them, one of these smaller men sort of double takes in your direction and goes for his gun, but then a heavy palm rests on his shoulder.
As soon as he turns and starts, you will all return alive.
Good to hear. Well,
Nod.
Cynthia just smiles like, yeah, I knew he was going to do that.
Batman them.
Oh my god.
who?
I prefer Noir
Look,
Spider-Man.
It's a Silver Shroud term. You'll get it if you read the comics.
Indeed. Bryce positions himself upright in sort of an at-attention posture. We're here for whatever you may need, whatever endeavor you might need of us. But we do need to get back at some point. So
Well, of
preferably,
course.
we wouldn't like to sit around, if at all possible.
Our mission is tomorrow.
All right, that'll work.
As far as supplies and everything else, I know better than to go ahead and ask about what your equipment and whatnot is. But are you is all your stuff serviceable?
You see, as the two other men stand up, bedecked in their sort of bluish gray jumpsuits and kitted out in what looks to be very modern ballistics vests, very tactical equipment that they've got, and these huge, ugly, dangerous-looking weapons that they've got.
Were these the weapons that were glowing before?
Cynthia would know that they are. And quite a fair bit of you saw that most of the archers were equipped with these things.
Ooh, dang.
Man,
Wait a minute.
Man, the sights of those never cease to amaze. Well, this is
I
my
have
question,
it.
though.
Can I roll on those weapons? I have the name of it in my notes. I just don't remember where I got that name.
Yeah, you could roll. Are you trying to remember what they are?
Yeah.
It would be, wits, I think.
7.
Okay, minor success. You would remember that they called these magcasters.
Yeah, they did.
They're so radical looking.
I do have a plan of attack.
That's great.
Yeah, we can go ahead and let you in on everything going on.
Whew, Cynthia, those are magcasters.
Cynthia
shoot-
has been staring at them for a while.
They shoot what is it? Molten metal slag? What?
Molten metal.
Sort of nudges her sister, like pointing, like that's so cool. That's so fucking cool.
She, your sister, visibly just sort of swallows. Yeah.
Can I roll on that? Is she okay?
You can if you. Well, I would say you don't have to roll. You know your sister fairly well. She is quite the accomplished survivor out here. She knows how to handle her. She knows how to handle herself, and she made it here by herself, which is testament to her skill and survivability. But suffice to say, those things make her nervous.
Do I know why, or is it just because they're such
Scary.
dangerous pieces of equipment?
I'd say it seems as if she's not. It seems as if she isn't nervous about the weapons themselves. It's more. She's more taking in the archers that are in the room with you in their entirety.
Okay. Did our particular town vault have an opinion on the archers? How do we feel about the archers?
You never really did much business. You recall vaguely a few of the archers approached you. But you never really had much of a business or trade relationship. You tended to keep out of each other's business, as a matter of fact. You traded a couple of times with them, but it never became a constant thing.
Okay. Well, Mr. Bryce, you are going to be a lot of help for us with those things on hand.
I imagine so, which is why this is such a considerable boon to you and considerable loss to our organization for the time being.
When the family is out of the way, it'll be good for everyone in the area.
Absolutely.
Let's hope it
Bastion-
stays that way.
Bastion puts a pile of papers on the table with a bunch of crude illustrations.
Oh my god.
My plan involves all the resources we have on hand. At present, we know that on the day... did we specify what time of day specifically the song was going to play?
I thought we worked all of that out.
We did work all that out.
I think you specified that it was going to be noonish.
Yes.
Yeah, high noon.
Yeah, high noon, just like the moving pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at noon, a certain song will broadcast over the radio. At that time, all of the triggering devices that could be used to detonate any of the slave collars will be useless. That will be our moment of attack. Now, for my plan to succeed, the 4 of us will need to approach alone. It will take their guard down. But as soon as that song starts playing, the 3 of you, along with the driver and the Corvega Blitz, will need to drive in. As fast as you can.
You have a vehicle.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
But we only have one driver that we know of, and Bossman is able.
Above game. Can Bossman drive?
Boss
assume-
man
I
chimes
assume he's
in.
old enough.
Keep me out of this.
Okay.
So,
Unless somebody around here can drive.
Cynthia can drive.
But she needs to be up there with us.
I might be able to teach someone. Chris?
Louise turns slowly and grins at her sister. Hey, Chris.
She gets sort of a sheepish grin on her face, and she like taps her pointer fingers together and looks at you, Cynthia.
What?
I mean, I could, you know.
I think you should teach Chris.
See,
I
I'm
mean-
willing, but your overenthusiasm now has me concerned.
2 twin Cheshire crazy grins beaming out at you now.
Now,
The apex shifts into frame as well.
Oh, you want that? Hold on.
Now, now listen. All right, you know I'm probably the best equipped here. No offense, guys. To operate a vehicle, I mean, I did come from a vault after all, so I've got some knowledge of machinery from before the war.
Just so you know, this is like the most modest she gets.
Thank goodness
Hey.
she's so humble.
Look, you want a driver or not?
Fine.
Oh,
I
don't
will
kid
teach
us
you to
all. You want to
drive.
learn. You want to drive that thing so bad.
Hell yeah, I do. It's a freaking car.
And your
I
job
guess we're
will
gonna
be
have to do a crash course tonight.
Is that the correct term?
Now that I've said it, I wish it wasn't, but yes.
Louise is just slightly turned around, going, just giggling to herself, just like.
Bastion nods. Interesting. You will serve as the main attacking force, while we will serve as the frontal lines. You will be the force that comes in afterwards to really deal
Stick
the
it to 'em.
damage.
Reinforcements, Bastion.
No. Maybe.
Backup. Second wave.
Second wave.
Yeah. I know. Louise looks
Yeah,
very
that'll
pleased with
work.
herself.
There's another part to my plan, but I put out this very crude drawing of Apex or of Bastion dressed in a suit and somebody else in the Apex outfit. Operation Decoy would get me further in, potentially, and able to strike at more valuable targets. That would split their aggression even further, leaving all lines further open for proper attack.
Something like that would actually cause some serious bedlam in there too.
Exactly. The chaos on the inside would help everybody on the outside and anybody pushing in.
And if we
With
could
all
go
of
ahead
that
and
chaos, we would be able to shut down the machines before the devices can be used to detonate after the song plays. And we might even be able to strike a blow at the head of the serpent. But it requires the assistance of another party.
Yeah, I was about to say we're gonna need a 5th then.
My initial choices were either Point Man or, if he would be willing, our captive. I do not know if he desires to make good on all the evil he has brought to the world. but I wish to offer him the opportunity.
I think we're gonna bring it up to him last. Run up point, man. See what he wants to do with the cards you lay at him. At least as far as this is, this 3-prong actually seems pretty good.
And there's also the possibility that... Well, hold on, my notes just closed.
I want to imagine that was in character.
Hold on, I closed my... Oh no, my pages.
An Aaron's breeze blows through.
Yeah, like a concept art for Apex 3.0 shows up. No. It has a slightly smaller but fiercer looking skull. It's no.
They can't know about the reboot.
I said it down. What's the name of the ghoul at the airport? I'm sorry, I'm blanking.
Bach.
Bach.
Yeah, Bach.
Bach may yet send forces if he finds our pleas agreeable, but we can't count on that.
No, if anything, we can probably count on him as an auxiliary. If anything goes ahead, gets really thumbed.
We told them about our plans. If they agree about having a mutual enemy, it is possible that they might send reinforcements as well.
Right.
But we can't count on that.
At this point, yeah, no, I think it's getting too close to call.
We did only speak to them yesterday.
That's true. I can only imagine it takes a while for something like that to go ahead and take root anyway. All right, well.
Regardless, if you three can just make it through the front gates and secure the area, secure the main entrance and exit of the arena, then we will have our stance.
Here's my question, though. Where do we go once we get in there? I mean, from my memory, can I roll on my memory of the arena?
Yeah. Roll me another wits.
Apex does have a crude map of the arena drawn, but
11.
Oh my.
Okay. What were you trying to remember?
I guess from where we were, we did a decent tour of that place. Like, what would be the most likely place to be putting someone like Dave? Would it be where we started? Or is there another place? Gosh, I don't know.
if this is a hostage exchange, they might show him out front.
Or, okay.
Odds are,
Just-
if I were to make a guess, it would be in the boxes. Up at the top of the arena where they'd probably have the most security and where they'd probably keep the staff.
Probably the boxes, the show floor out front. That makes sense to me.
Show
Although
floor,
I'm going
guessing,
off
is an
of
actual
John Woo movies.
I'm going to take a stab at it and say that the show floor itself is either a slave auction bay or it is a literal, like, arena where they pit people against each other in Mandingo fights, basically.
I lean towards fight pit myself. Do you feel like use it for both?
Actually, that brings up a good question. We're locals. Would we know exactly, like, what the arena is? I mean, Bastion's relatively new to town, but Alvin and Louise...
Yeah, I'd say Alvin and Louise could roll a wits roll to see what they might have heard.
All right.
Let's go.
I'll hit it again.
You first.
9.
Ancient Alvin brain history, go. 5.
Alvin, you tended to stay away from the arena and their dealings for the most part. Louise, you do vaguely recall the sound of cheers and battle when you were in the inside the cages in the arena.
My best guess is that big center area is going to be where they do the actual fights. Let's see. We were in that one room, and then we went to that other room, and there were 2 hallways going either way. God, it's been so long.
I remember there being stairs on our way out. My guess is that anybody of power would be further away from the lowest levels.
Alright. My question is just if they were keeping people we need to find. Shoots a slight look at Cynthia. If the people we need to find are stored somewhere else.
Connor, when I was talking to, I guess as far as I know, their leader, did it sound like he was keeping him as a prisoner or as a guest?
It'd be kind of hard to tell.
His tone, yeah, because his tone kind of could have gone other way, like anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say that you wouldn't know.
All right. Then our split-pronged approach will be even more efficient. Because we will need people to free the slaves in the lower levels anyway.
True.
So we're talking about splitting up?
If one of you wishes to come back me up, then one would rush upstairs and two would stay down to try to free more slaves and potentially find Dave. It would give us the most chances of success in the shortest amount of time.
Who are you thinking to go ahead and wear your outfit, by the way?
Like I said, either point man or our prisoner.
All right.
Well, and that's if
person
they're even
who-
up to do it.
Exactly. The person playing the Apex would not have to stick around for the full battle. As soon as the chaos started, they could leave. Just keep my things.
I could go ahead and help. I'd go ahead and help free out the slaves. I can do that. Unless you think I'd be better served on the upper level. Do you think there might be more machines or something I might be able to go ahead and sabotage up there? Or?
It's possible, but your technical skills would probably be better for disarming the callers
That's what I'm thinking.
en masse.
I'm gonna assume that she looks to Cynthia. I'm gonna assume you two definitely want to go to free the people, right? Most likely to find Dave there.
I
Unless he is upstairs.
do think I need to bring up that there's a probability that once we're in, I may be a bit single-minded.
Then I guess the question the both of you have to ask is, where do you believe Dave is being held? Downstairs or upstairs? Because that is the way you will go.
Right, but
Also sort of grins and's like, looks at Cynthia, but she sort of does this thing where she's looking in Cynthia's eyes, but it's like she's looking past her. When she says single-minded, she means you, right?
her head jerks, but her eyes stay the same.
Grin. Don't worry about it.
So which way do you believe you will go?
Well, I suppose. Well, let's see. If Dave is their high-profile captive at this moment, then I'd assume he'd be wherever the boss is. Maybe that'd be upstairs?
Based off of what Apex said, yeah, sounds about right.
It is I would say 60% chance.
Right. And that's if he's not already out by the time we get there.
Yes.
So you two will go upstairs. Louise and I will go down. We'll go ahead and stay on the bottom. Go ahead and free up all the slaves. I can do that.
Well.
It'll be really good. It'll be really good for me too if Louise can go ahead and cover my back while I'm doing it.
Can do.
Sounds like we're settled then.
And all that's left is to teach Chris how to drive and for me to find a decoy.
Right.
I look to the archers. Is this plan amenable to you?
Sounds like you've really thought this through.
I have thought of little else over the past week.
All right, then. That's good to hear. So, after your signal on the radio comes in, that's when we go in and...
Secure the lobby.
Cause some
And
chaos.
and assist in anyone who is trying to escape legitimately.
All right.
Any and all who are unarmed are not to be treated as threats.
I think we can do that, right, boys? Goddard, Knight. And the two men nod in response.
Do we have any sort of short-range communication devices on the Pip-Boy or anything?
The Pip-Boy is only one-way radio. It sort of only receives signals. There's no way you would, by default, be able to communicate two ways.
I still have the Slaver's radio. Is there any way I can configure that to a channel they can listen to?
You could probably get Bossman to work on that.
Okay.
Or if Alvin wants to work on that while for a day.
That sounds right up my wheelhouse.
It's possible that we may need to communicate while on the floor. I produce the somewhat bloody and kind of tattered radio. Is it possible that, like, and do the archers, do they have, they must have short-range radio, they're military, right?
They do appear to have radios on them, yes.
Alvin, would you be able to help make this so that they can communicate with our new friends?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
That way we can stay in contact while the mission is ongoing.
Yeah, no problem. You just want me to go ahead and fix this up and just go ahead and align it to their frequencies, right? I can do that. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, my workbench is right over there. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bryce, good to see you again. Goddard, Nat, nice meeting you.
They all nod.
All right, and Alvin will go ahead and twirl his screwdriver in his hand and just half marvel at how the hell did he keep this on him this whole time.
My fanny pack hides many wonders.
Back of his head, Alvin's like, I swear to God, if there's a transistor in this entire time, I'm gonna go ahead
Oh, hey,
random.
look what I had.
Yeah, it's like, this thing. Just Alvin going, can you excuse me for a minute? He just like closes his eyes and just breathes. Red Hand's like, you know you want
Bastion will then stand there awkwardly, silently for 10 seconds. I'm going to go find Boss Man, and then walk away.
Oh my god.
Hands directly at his side. Once he's out of view, he just goes, yes, I did it.
Oh.
Little Beeb.
He vanishes. All right. Now that the plan has been laid out, Apex is going to see Bossman about the radio? Is that what I'm getting?
Point Man. I'm going to look for Point Man about the potential for either him being my doppelganger, as he would probably want to make sure that Cynthia doesn't die on the mission.
Right.
And
that does make sense.
if he is unavailable or is doing something else, I don't know, Point Man things, I will go talk to our prisoner. I need his clothes anyway.
All right. We'll get the easy bit out of the way first. Alvin, why don't you go ahead and roll me a smarts roll to see if you can get this radio in working order.
Oh, you got it, buddy boy. Buddy boy Jones, here we go. 9.
Okay. This has been through a lot. It is going to take you the rest of today and probably the better part of tomorrow to work on this to get it in functioning order. But you can manage to get it functioning. So go ahead and add crude walkie-talkie to your inventory if you'd like.
When you say better part of tomorrow, I'm assuming that's pre-mission.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god, did Apex use it to club a red scorpion with? What's in chatting? He's got part of its part of his damn shell in there.
It's probably packed full of like cheesy puff dust and stuff because he just leaves a bunch of open snacks in his fanny pack.
Fucking cheesy poofs.
Cheesy puffs. I was gonna say, I was like cheesy poofs. Like, wait.
Like like little snack cake crumbs and stuff.
The circuit board will burn out on this. That's charcoal. Just licks his thumb and rubs it. No, that's fine. That's good.
That taken care of. Yep. Apex, you're going to see Point Man.
Yes.
Yeah, you find him in his room.
I enter silently.
Warm.
I appear from the rubber tree bush in his corner.
The voice in your head's just like, this isn't what I meant. Shh.
You feeling all right?
Yes. The big mission is tomorrow. How are you feeling?
Well, yesterday was a little scary. I didn't know what to think about the two beings in one body. It's nuts. But I'm doing all right. Cynthia told me you were thinking of having me go to the airport and try and blend in and see what I can find out.
Yes. But I was wondering what it was that you wanted to do.
You know, I was telling her my loyalties will always be to Boss Man and the Machinists, but I gotta tell you, it seems enticing what they're offering.
What Bach and them have.
Yeah. Or the potential of what they could be, I guess.
How would you like to go to them with a gift?
He tilts his head and raises an eyebrow.
The family has made many enemies. Yesterday, we tracked down members of their group. They had collared some of Bach's people. Where we're going, we plan on dismantling the family, or at the very least, disrupting them on a very fundamental level. That would probably be a boon to them. They would probably be very kind to any ghoul that came to them with that news. This could be an opportunity to form greater alliances for yourself and for Riverside.
So what are you asking me for?
To accompany us, and to help me. You would also be able to protect Cynthia. Once she gets there, I'm sure she will be very single-minded. The other one will likely take over and be reckless.
Make a charm roll +2.
Pull up my dice. Charm roll +2 will just be a +2 in general. Hey, stop it. Doing the drag and drop thing, but it's not
You
dropping.
got this.
There. 8.
8.
8.
Minor success.
The 8 pecs.
He rubs his forehead slightly, and he nods to himself.
So what do you need me to do?
I need you. And I take off my cowl, basically, at this point, now that it has my hair attached to it, to look like me. And I need to look like our prisoner. You will be able to enter with Alvin and Louise and Cynthia. And I'm not sure what conditions those will be. But you will be able to go in with them. And I will go in as a prisoner, well, as a refugee. I will be able to get further behind in the lines, hopefully, with this tactic. And you will all be able to attack from the front as soon as the message starts playing.
So I'm gonna be a distraction, huh?
No. I mean, you will be a diversion, but you will be a part of the front line. It will be dangerous, and I would never force this on you.
I'm no stranger to danger, kid.
I am
And if it's for Cynthia, well, I could see myself doing that. I was ready to walk into that lion's den earlier. I don't suppose I should be checking in out now. All right,
Bastion smiles and nods.
I'll do it.
And he'll sort of like reach a hand out.
I reach out my hand and grasp his, and I smile and I nod. You are a good man.
I try to be, kid. I try to be. So
I hand him my Brahmin skull.
He holds it. He looks at it right in the face, and then he turns it around and shoves it over his head.
I am the apex.
Apex grumbles back. I'll give you the rest of the attire later, but I need a change first.
All right.
I will go see our prisoner.
Yeah, he should be in the usual spot.
As I walk out the door, thank you. And I leave.
The apex nods back at you, and you.
I get goosebumps. Just like it's just like one of my fantasies.
Oh my god.
And you go off to see the new friend Jeremy.
All right, we can cut to somebody else's scene in the meanwhile.
Yes. In the meanwhile, is there anything else anybody else wanted to do?
Pretty sure Cynthia's teaching Chris to drive.
And I'm watching, because it's going to be awesome.
Oh my god.
Is there like a banjo song I can play here?
Oh, them brute boys are at it again.
It was about that time. It was about that time the sheriff showed up.
Oh,
So-
Boss Hog.
Cynthia, where would you like to take Chris to go in for driving practice?
Just like the outskirts of the town. We don't want to go crazy. Just want to give her a couple little obstacles to drive around and.
We
Oh,
don't wanna
perfect.
go- We don't want to go crazy. Yeah.
All right. So you go on the outskirts of town. You're getting ready to teach her how to drive. So I just twist
Already
this.
16.
She looks and is she supposed to be twisting that?
She's looking at the keys.
Oh, yes, that's how you start it.
Right.
All right. Okay.
I did it. Yeah.
Step one down.
Off in a corner, like kind of sitting on a little hill, watching. Louise is just like, "You got this."
Yeah. Step 2.
I just imagine Louise with a little racing flag.
And
Perfect.
oh my god, of course you found it.
Woo!
Oh,
that's nice.
can I leave it? No, I'm afraid.
I
was
love
like-
that this music has made you like 10% more anxious.
Yeah. Okay. Is it an automatic or a stick?
We need to go into the deep Fallout lore.
Oh God.
I have no idea.
Connor's about to find out for
God
us.
damn, sometime you could
you'll
use
find
Bosco.
out. I'm about to Google it.
I could feel that energy coming off of
The
you.
one time we could use Bosco. What, can Bosco drive stick?
No, just Bosco knows cars.
He did.
Oh,
But does he know fantasy cars?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll shut my fucking mouth then.
What?
Okay, continue.
I believe it is an automatic
Oh, thank God. Okay, great.
because it is based off the coupe. So
Okay. Whew. Amazing.
Drive it backwards!
No, we're not starting with that. We're gonna learn how to drive forward and slow first.
which one's the backwards?
No.
It's just so I know what not to hit.
Can it go on its side wheels only?
She'll explain what the various settings are for automatic. She'll tell her about the mirrors, have her just barely tap the gas to feel what it's like, and teach her the importance of braking, and try and give a fully comprehensive lesson of everything she should need to know of how to function the car, and then has her just work on driving around a couple of things. Just slow
All right.
to start.
Since you are attempting to pass on the knowledge of how to drive a car,
Say it.
I will say, go ahead and I dropped my dice.
Cool.
Go ahead and give me a smarts roll. But since you have the driver perk, I'm gonna go ahead and say you can add a +1 to this.
You said a smarts a +1?
Smarts with +1, yes.
Okay, amazing.
I like how this is working, just the adding the pluses and stuff.
Yeah.
Feels very fluid.
Oh, thank God. 8.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna take you a good portion of the day to get her down pat. I'll also roll a smarts for her just to see how well she takes to this knowledge.
Please,
This will affect her rolls tomorrow.
please.
Please pay attention.
Okay. That's a minor
Huh?
success.
Oh, fucking A. Oh.
All she needs to
Barely.
do- She just needs to drive in a line to get to the place.
She has a basic understanding of how to move the vehicle, but she's not going to be pulling any stunts anytime soon.
Can I give
None
any
are
moral
required.
support?
You can
Wave
cheer
my
for her.
flag.
Yeah. Woo.
Hooray!
Yes, you impart the knowledge of how to car onto Chris.
That's what I'm putting in my notes.
How to car.
Was there anything Louise wanted to get done before tomorrow comes?
No, I mean, I shouldn't. I just got my armor plussed up, and I should have stuff. We do that when we got here. I have a minor thing. I don't know how to go, but I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, she'll go and find Bryce.
Okay. easily enough. He hasn't left the machinist shop. He's just discussing with his comrades. Something I can help you with, Miss Louise?
Nothing that important. I just wondering. So those mag caster things. What do they run on again?
Well, they run on fusion cells.
Is it horribly hard to get fusion cells?
Probably a bit harder nowadays.
Right. Pauses. Can I shoot one, please?
Excuse me?
Can I please shoot one? I just please. She's got this look of like, please, this is. She looks like a little kid who's like found the perfect Christmas gift, and it's all she's wanted all year, and she just wants to fire the damn gun once to see what it's like.
Only thing you've ever asked for, ever.
Ever.
Please,
In existence.
Dad. Please, Mom, Dad. Please, I want to shoot the gun that shoots lava out of it. Please, I want to shoot the gun that shoots lava. I want to set a tree on fire. Please.
I want to pretend to be a Ghostbuster, but with fire.
Make a charm roll -1.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's even
That's
worse.
coming.
Oh God, it's gonna be awful. This is never gonna work.
The modifiers are working out real good.
If I just had the 1, it would have been a 7 at least. Damn.
Oh.
No can do. Sorry, but these magcasters are an Archer trade secret. We can't just let anyone have them.
Just never seen her so hangdog sad. Like if she had a can, she'd just kind of kick it sadly. Like fine.
Sorry, we're very protective of these things.
Nah, fair enough. Just never seen tech like that because I wanted to try it once. That's good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Kind of walks.
Magcasters.
Kind of walks away, turns back. But maybe no, it's fine. It's fine. Walks out.
All right. And I believe that leaves us with Apex going to see the new friend Jeremy.
I open the door slowly and walk in.
Okay. He appears to be just looking out of the there's like a little window, like a little rectangular window above the bathroom, just to let some light in when the lights aren't working. And he's like just kind of looking through that, and Mr. Dalliard is there with him, and they both turn to face you.
I need your suit.
My what?
I point at his soiled suit, his family attire. Your suit.
Oh.
I need it.
He looks you up and down.
Don't really think it's gonna fit you.
I will make do. There is a tailor shop in town.
Okay.
I toss him my horribly gaudy tourist shirt that I stole at the museum. I've been hanging on to it and planning for this moment.
He unbuttons his soiled white undershirt, and he shrugs out of his black suit coat, and he puts on the yellow t-shirt that represents the National Museum of Transportation.
At least it's clean.
I nod. Make good by your family. Make up for the sins of your past. Live free. Tomorrow you will be free to leave. Once we do. You have my word.
What are you? He like licks his lips, winces a bit. He's still in a bit of pain.
You're gonna just go in there and what? Kill them all?
Or change their minds. Which do you think would happen first?
Hard to say. All sorts get made men. All sorts get turned into made men. They're there long enough.
Hopefully we find more like you, and less like the ones we met last night.
What I'm saying is, despite what it is that we do, fucked up as it is, some of them, hell, probably just most of them, they're decent people, but they're doing what they gotta do.
I have no intention of killing anybody that doesn't try to kill me.
Because you're
Once they choose to take my life, then they have chosen their path.
That makes you a decent person. That's doing what he's gotta do, too.
Maybe. I'm still figuring that out.
I'm getting out of here tomorrow. I'm gonna take my family to Chicago and if there's a God out there, then we won't see each other's faces again.
Tilt my head slightly. I guess we'll see on that too.
Suppose so.
I wish you and your family the best.
Thank you. Think we'll need it.
Rest well. You have a journey ahead of you tomorrow. And I leave with my new suit to head to the tailor shop.
And you have the fight of your life ahead of yours.
And you leave to the tailor shop.
We can save some time. How many caps is this rush job gonna cost?
A rush job? Go ahead and roll me a charm roll?
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
Can I just have that? Nah, I don't want to intimidate this person. Let's go.
Cole loves you. You had her do all kinds of shit. You had her glue
That's a
your
five.
hair to a skull.
I put on my prettiest smile, which is really disarming because I have that look of I don't smile with my eyes in this at all.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, that was a 5. That was a failure.
Yeah. So I walk in there. I need this to fit me, please. And it's like a 42 regular, and I'm a 46 long. By tomorrow morning. I smile.
Yeah.
I have money.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh no.
I've already got
shit.
your measurements, but yikes. All right. Well, it's going to cost you.
I have money.
Okay.
Unless you accept comic books, I have those too.
I do not accept comic books, but
Okay.
if
Some
you've
of
got
them are pretty rare.
if you've got 45 caps, then I can do that.
I look in my satchel, and I count out 45 caps among the Tasty Lad snack cake crumbs.
Okay, just all right. Well, man,
They're all just
Things
loose
I
in there.
do.
Some of them are covered in jelly.
Phew.
the hell is this thing made of? What? And you will have your suit jacket before the mission tomorrow.
Yay.
It did cost you a little bit. And I will go ahead and give you those stats preemptively. Due to the nature of the rush job and her not having the correct materials, this particular piece of clothing only has 3 armor. But
All right.
you notice that the suit itself is made of a strange material. It's almost like it's almost like a bit of a plasticky feel. It's a little bit weird to move into it, but there seems to be some sort of strange fiber that's woven between some of the patches of this suit that weren't made to fit you, and you gain +1 shield when you wear this.
Oh.
Welcome to Alvin Shield Club, the Apex.
Whatever
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
whatever material that these suits are made out of, it's probably why the family's been able to tank some hits before they go down for good.
I will acknowledge that as soon as I get it back tomorrow. My last point of business for the day is I'm going to go try to find Cynthia. I'm assuming she's still teaching Chris how to drive at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alvin furiously carving the caked on I don't know what off the side of this walkie-talkie.
Bit of mud.
That's probably viscera.
It's the kind of stuff going, do I smell it? No, I don't smell it. That's weird. Just chip it away. Just chip it off.
Just imagine every time I walk by the like in my adventures of the day, every time I walk by the workshop, I'm just muttering, sorry.
There is part of a claw. Why is there part of a claw in here? Whose claw? Did we find one of these? They're behind my shoulder. Just keep working.
It's a piece of Mirelurk shell.
What? Oh, for God's sake. All right, that's fine. That's fine. No, I can work with this. Oh, please, God, Alvin, you can work with this.
It's probably a porcupine claw.
Possible.
Oh, I remember you.
Right. So you go to find Cynthia.
How's the driving lessons going?
No, the brakes.
These ones? Is it the big flat one or the
Oh
tiny?
my. We've gone over this so many times. It's that one.
This.
I walk
okay,
up and I walk up and I sit down next to Louise.
It's this one.
Yes.
Remember, positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I think she'd done a spinny thingy in a circle a couple times, which freaked Cynthia the hell out, but they're straighter now about it. How about you?
Good, everything's fallen into place. I just need one more thing.
Hey, how's that?
I need Cynthia to break my nose.
Slow turn. What?
I can't go in there not looking tortured, and I can't go in there looking like me. They might recognize that I'm not a member of any of their staff. If my face is mutilated, they wouldn't be able to tell at first glance.
Not that I disagree with you, but we could probably fake a marred face up a bit, couldn't we?
No. We can't take the chance of them recognizing this is too important.
Boy.
If this disguise fails, then everything falls apart immediately.
You know, actually, let me go get Alvin. He might help with this too. If anyone's gonna mangle your face, it should be a guy who does mangling on the regular. Well, not mangling, but you know Alvin. He's good at that shit.
I'd rather it be done by a medical professional.
Well, I honestly want both of them here for this, honestly, too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, hang tight.
Bastion now thinks that Louise wants Alvin to punch him in the face.
Oh, no.
I mean, that was my thought process too, as well. It's like, well, we could have the medical person who knows how to do it, but Alvin's also the one who can do super really good fighting, and he trained him to fight a tree.
What a whiplash! Just Louise, just the other day, Louise going, you're everything I think Barry should have aspired to. The next day, punch Bastion in the mouth.
I'm gonna go find Alvin. Is he in the garage?
I'm in the workshop working on this
Okay.
person walkie-talkie.
I'm gonna walk in and gonna watch you sniffing at the remote now, I assume.
Oh no! You see, somehow there's a pile of gunk almost a third the size of his damn thing as he's just taken. He's taken part of a chisel and he's just heated it up a little bit to go ahead and just carve the schluts off of it faster. I do not know how in the world.
I encased paraffin wax.
Hey, Alvin.
Oh, hi, Louise. What's going on? Sorry, this has pretty much just been my job here today. Just trying to make sure I can get this thing working for tomorrow.
And looks at pile of gunk. Yeah, I think you've got it.
I do not know how long it's been in there, but it's just about gonna hit a button. Smoke will come out of it. No, I gotta keep working on it. I think something burnt.
Gives him a pat on the back. Well, why don't you take a break for a minute? I could actually use your input on something, me and Bastion.
Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? Boss man always did tell me, just go ahead and sit it down for an hour, come back. That's probably easier to fix that way. Yeah, lead on.
Cool. Need to see a man about a broken nose. Walks out.
Louise, you're an enigma. I just love hanging around. He just follows behind her.
Oh, you do charm, don't you?
I try my best. Due diligence and all that.
Let's go to Bastion. This'll be fun.
I'm still watching them drive the big metal machine.
Oh, I wish if we had anime physics, it'd just be like, one of those humor scenes where the car goes by spinning on its top, then it goes out of frame, comes back in frame on its side somehow, goes out of frame, comes back in frame with like doing a wheelie on the back two wheels.
Somehow doing the worm.
Bastion just nodding. Soka.
So when you're talking about broken nose, somebody or
I will let Bastion explain that one to you.
There's much I don't understand about driving. Much I never will understand.
Huh. Hey, is it supposed to be making that noise?
Alvin will just look at you and just shrug like, never seen a running one till lately, so...
Anyway, yeah, Bastion here, well, he wants either Cynthia or I suggested you, don't take this the wrong way, to mess his face up for, crosses a hand over flattens her hand and sort of passes it over her face for realism purposes.
I imagine Cynthia would know the best way to do so in a way that it could heal properly, but also swell up in the most disfiguring way. Unless you also know.
Back in the day is, you know, I know how to do boxing and how to fight. It doesn't really tell you what punch equals what effect. So that'd be kind of a crapshoot. You are sure about this, right?
It is the only way to realistically show that I have been taken prisoner, possibly tortured, and that they won't be able to recognize the face regardless of who it belongs to.
Oh, okay. I see what we're getting at here. Then, genuinely, I'd say a left cross of the cheek, left or right cross the cheek, maybe up around the cheekbone, maybe, but a bit lower so I don't completely shatter your jaw. That would probably cause your face to swell. But like I said, I don't really know. I just normally punch them till they stop getting up. So probably Cynthia would be your kind of filler to talk to. I think that date would be the best choice.
I bet if we got Cynthia to supervise.
Are you insistent on Alvin punching me in the face? I look at you.
Alvin just looks at you, just puzzled, like, I'm
Louise, like,
guys, kid, but
Louise opens her mouth as if to say something and then stops and like cocks her head as though she's actually trying to think about that for a second. I honestly don't know, Bastion. I think I'm just into it. What if we dislocated your arm and like popped it back into place after we needed you to get going?
If you find a good stick, I could make this a reality. I don't want to, but if this seems to be the way you want to go about it, I
love above game. I love this conversation.
Oh, skies above. I do not know.
I appreciate the backup option, but I think I will listen to the person who is medically informed for this first. I wave at the car.
Apex
I just pat Alvin. We'll just keep you on standby. Hey guys, you want to take a break? Yes, we should take a break.
Oh man!
Bastion snaps his finger at that. She goes, "Ha! I get. That's funny."
Did you actually? Sorry, I know you probably just meant like a finger crack, but I was like, did you break your finger?
No. I just I snap my fingers and point at you.
I just want to imagine Bastion did it just to get the process started.
I've never snapped my fingers before. I just put too much pressure on my thumb and bam.
Man, I'm telling you, this is a weird dialogue.
Chris puts it in park and honks the horn a couple times.
He learned to make it bark.
Golf claps.
Oh yeah, the horn works. That's awesome.
Cynthia holds her hand out for the keys, like, "Oh, you're not getting out of this car without handing those to me."
Oh man, fine.
She's smart, ain't she?
Takes the keys, pockets them, gets out, looks at the group. Hi.
Hey, points her thumb at Bastion. You want to punch him in the face?
I slowly turn my head to Louise and slowly turn my head back. I just need someone to break my nose. I figured you would know the easiest way to do it.
Why do you need your nose broken?
So that they wouldn't be able to recognize my face as not being one of theirs. If I'm to go in as a prisoner, I need to look like I have been mishandled.
No, you don't.
They never saw your face in the first place, right?
No, but they have seen the person who we have. If somehow somebody were to recognize that I'm not him.
Kind of
You
has a
do.
point.
Realize that when we came in, we weren't that roughed up, right? They're pretty good at snatching people without hurting
Yes,
them.
but this has been our prisoner. They believe us monsters.
I mean, Alvin was saying here one particularly well-aimed punch would just cause some nice swelling, and you wouldn't have to do more than that.
Did I do something to you?
When you say, look over to Cynthia when you say that Louise, Alvin just looks over to Cynthia with this face going, I'm sorry, I did say that. That was
Bastion's just like, did I do something to you? Have I harmed you lately?
But Louise looks genuinely confused, like, well, this is your idea. I'm just trying to facilitate. You wanted it to look the best, right?
Listen, we don't need to break your nose. Why don't I just give you a shiner or something?
It's always
Because I
sunny
need my
in
face to be
Gateway.
completely deformed.
Right, but there are ways to cause swelling on the face without breaking bones. You know that, right?
Yeah, like a punch.
Yeah, black ass.
But will that be enough to make me look like I haven't? Don't?
Bastion, if you know what you're doing, you can disfigure anybody for a temporary amount of time.
I trust you. And I will allow Cynthia to disfigure me as she sees fit.
I wish you'd said that out loud.
I will allow you to disfigure me as you see fit.
Thank you.
Cynthia,
Go
like,
ahead and reach into his.
winces.
I point at Alvin with a power glove. No, not that.
No! No, Alvin's just gonna go ahead, just stand next to Louise, sigh, reach into his tool belt, and he's going to go ahead and pull out the bottle of the Fencer Brewery Ale and just pop it, sit down, and just drink.
I really wanted to imagine Alvin was just about to offer her one of her fucking power gloves for the job.
Those hang off of his side. Those are with him right now, but it would be
That's-
funny if he's just like, here you go.
That is for permanent disfigurement only.
Oh
we
my
won't
God.
be doing that. Okay, I'm just taking a look at something really quick. Okay. Okay. Cynthia will use her knowledge of medicine and treating all sorts of wounds in the past to strategize the best way to disfigure but not inhibit Bastion.
You keep using the word disfigure. That's very severe for what we're trying to do here.
I know, but he
pretty
wants
accurate,
his
though.
face to be poofy, so...
Temporarily mar.
The reason
Yes.
the reason I was suggesting nose break is it's the quickest way to do something like that can
Right.
be easily reset.
You don't know this, but Cynthia hates resetting noses, so she doesn't want to.
She can figure it out.
I want to Louise is sort of critically like turning Bastion's head back and forth, being like, yeah, if we can get this part to swell. Alvin, do you think we could maybe dress up his eye with a bit of oil or something to give that bit of a shiner look too?
What? No.
I'm just trying to figure out ways we can dress this up a little bit more without, adding more damage to it. Looks, see? I'm being nice. I'm
Bastion
being
nods.
thoughtful.
Cotter, what do I roll for this?
So you're just so I'm clear on what's happening here. You're trying to mutilate the apex in a way that is fixable.
We're trying to make him look roughed up without actually having him be roughed up.
Bastion would prefer to be a little roughed up just because he can deal with the pain and it would be more realistic, but if there are alternatives, cool.
Yeah, if I
Roll-
can brain a way around this as well, that would be great.
Roll,
I will put on.
Let
Sorry, go ahead,
Cotter
Alvin.
I want to know, please.
I'm
Roll
sorry. I'm sorry for a
smarts.
minute. Am I the only one who
Hold on.
thinks this is just a skit from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Like, I'm just...
I will also state for the record that Louise was going to suggest non-violent ways to dress him up, like maybe make a fake shiner with oil around his eye or something. Apex demanded to be punched, and then he gets upset at me for suggesting ways to punch him.
I never said punch. There are ways to break a nose that are very.
Oh, wait! So a broken nose is better than a punch?
Anyway,
Anyway.
Connor, what do I
Roll
roll?
smarts.
Hey, great. I would love to roll smarts.
I need an
would
air
love
horn on here.
to do that.
Sorry.
My smarts roll is 11.
Oh, do you need a cat herder button?
If you wanted to physically harm him, you could think of a way to do it without harming him too much. However, with your roll, you could probably just use some makeup.
Yep. Yes,
was
we're
one
gonna
of
do
these.
that instead.
He really wanted to have his nose broken.
Bastian,
insisted on
I
it.
have makeup, and we're gonna do that.
Are you sure it'll be
Yes,
enough? That it
yes, absolutely.
that they won't scrutinize it if
Yes.
they see it up close or rub it off.
Apex, no one even does their makeup here. It is the end of the world.
Okay, second question. What is makeup?
Exactly. No more questions.
Alvin just slowly puts down the finger he had raised.
So, as you head off,
Just whisper to Bastion. And if you still want, I can just pop you in the nose real quick.
No, I'm not resetting it.
If it doesn't look good enough tomorrow, we can figure it out.
as you head off to figure out how you're going to truss up the Apex's face to make him look like he was punched in the face, at the very least.
Yep.
This is where we're going to take a break briefly.
Sorry for the massive sidetrack, Connor.
That is okay.
Are you
No,
kidding?
I'm
That was like some
serious.
of the best stuff.
The entire time, I'm just like, which one's Charlie in this situation? Am I Charlie? No, Louise is Charlie. Going punch Dennis in the face.
Bastion
Oh
is,
my
Bastion,
God.
No, Bastion is clearly Mac in this scenario. This is an overly machismo thing to do.
Oh.
And what? Alvin's Dennis.
Oh. That was, come on, that was like our best conversation since the whole like tying guys up with intestines thing.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
this shit.
Oh, I live for this dumb shit. I love this so much.
Do you ever stop to think, Rabbit, that maybe this whole campaign is just a Sunny in Philadelphia sketch?
Now, there's a one shot.
Mmm. I'm gonna go get some more cake.
Ooh, oh, smells so good.
Ugh.
Next
Hello,
day,
chat.
eating your breakfast round. Oh,
Chat,
yeah.
how would you disfigure the Apex if you had to?
No. It's like you want your health to be down for no reason.
I'm simply looking at the avenue of... Honestly, my best case scenario was that you found a way to, like, disfigure me and I'd only take 1 hit point of damage or something.
In your ideal world.
Yeah. Because I could rest off the 1 hit point of damage and wake up feeling all puffy. I took a feat specifically that makes it so I don't pass out to pain.
Oh my god. Of course you did.
It's
Real
very useful
question.
in this game. If you take 5 damage, like if you're at that 5 damage threshold,
Mhm.
any hit beyond that can knock you out. With this feat, you don't. You keep going until you fucking die.
Oh. I see. Real question. Which one is cricket? Oh my god. Who actually made... Connors, you make a poll for that.
I
A
need
wine
to
bottle.
roll
Hit him
now.
with a steel chair. Fist fight. Bits. Wait, what? With chat ourselves.
Chat, how would you disfigure the ape? Oh my god.
I like this poll.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, this is the dumbest skit I've ever had the honor of being in. I love it.
Happy to provide where possible.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
They're really vying for that steel chair.
By God!
But it's Alvin.
By God, point man out of nowhere with the steel chair. By
Oh
God!
my god!
My God!
Wait, no, he's wearing the Apex mask. What? The Apex is attacking Bastion, and how is this possible? Hey, takes off the mask.
Alpha,
It was point man. It was point man the whole time.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go refill my water.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to eat this apple cinnamon breakfast round that I'm having at 9 o'clock at night.
The best ideas.
Mm.
I'm drinking hazelnut coffee with almond milk right now.
This late? You're crazy.
I used to work nothing but graveyard shifts at
Mm-mm.
hospitals and factories. I'm used to it, and I normally don't go to bed till about like 3, 4.
Good lord.
Yeah.
I can't do that. It makes me feel sick.
It's an old habit of mine.
I get you. Why are there 341 votes for steel chair and there are only 187 people here? I don't know. Oh, I think people can vote with channel points.
If I keep going ahead and talking about Dr. Quiz every week, eventually Monty's gonna send me a DM going, Rabbit, who the fuck is Dr. Quiz?
Who is
Which I will pull her into a call and regale her for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
About
Alright.
Dr. Quiz. One of the best characters I've ever created.
Oh my god. I wanna...
Yeah, where are my kids quiz bros? Hold on, I'm sure if I look around the internet enough, I have a stupid generator. All right, there we go.
Oh my god. Wow. There it is. Hit him with a steel chair, 45%.
Hit him with a steel chair.
There it is. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Sock, it's not my show. I can't redeem Blep. However,
Oh my God, steel chair with 45% of the vote. I'm back.
I know. I'll be right back.
I am back, but I'm gonna wolf down this burrito.
smash it down.
My local park had like a food festival going on today, so I ate a bunch of cool shit from a bunch of restaurants around here. It was a good time. Living Color was there. I got to hear Cult of Personality live. They still go. They've been going since the 80s, and damn. Good show. Especially considering, like, it's just for, like, my local park. But they put on some, like, really cool festivals here every now and again. Like, I think quarterly. They have a really cool Oktoberfest here as well.
Oh, I love Oktoberfest.
Same. I love me some sausage and beer.
Oh my god, the Oktoberfest beer, like top tier beer.
Hell
Honestly, so good.
I don't drink very often, but when I do, I like to enjoy a good one.
Oh, absolutely. I don't drink like I'm Peter Griffin from season 1 of Family Guy anymore.
I'm glad, like, I never really got into drinking. Like, I've gotten drunk, like real drunk. Anybody that's followed Stream 4-Star from the beginning knows how drunk I've been able to get at times. But
oh yeah. No, I get that. I've gotten like, hi, I want a number 4 rabbit. You're outside your house. Oh, okay. I'll just crawl through the window into the kitchen.
I have a very fond memory of getting like shit tank drunk in downtown Melbourne, Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And both Taka and Kaiser were with me. This was years and years ago, before Taka, so proud of him, sobered up. But we were just like having fun downtown Melbourne, and it's like, oh shit, we need to get back to our hotel. It's like, oh, it's okay, I know the way. I have a really good sense of direction. They didn't trust me the entire time. I was just leading us through the streets. I don't blame them necessarily, but I got us back, and they're like, holy shit, how did we get here? I was like, fuck you. I knew what I was doing.
Fuck you, I did it.
Where the fuck do you think I was going?
I try not to drink so much anymore. I only really drink when other people are.
Same. I had some beers today, but you know, I mean, fucking festival, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Directions like.
I think the most I drank recently was yesterday because Seb told me how much it was going to be to fix my car, and I went, yeah, go ahead and do that. And I hung up, and I smash cut, and I drank with my friends over at the bar down the street like I was Haida from Agrasuko.
Pretty big bill, I take it.
Yeah, I got something to eat down there too, so it was about like maybe 40. Maybe 40 I spent down there.
I'm back.
But it was 40 I was going to spend anyway. It was just going to be over 3 days. Now we just condensed it into one. And honestly, talking to old man Chuck down there is always a good time.
Nice. You're such a personable person, Reddit.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you
There
so
we
much.
go.
Thank you so much for that, Lanny.
Okay. Are we all back?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping I don't unhinge my jaw this time as I eat this.
Like
It
a
really
snake.
hurt yesterday.
Wait, you unhinged your jaw?
No.
Yeah.
Like a snake.
I currently have TMJ now, and it's just... It hurt a lot last night when the hinge of my jaw suddenly went...
Oh, I get that. I did that once or twice. But you unhinge your jaw, you're a snake person. A
snursin.
Snursin! Are you in Philip of Snake People? Sneeple!
A naga.
Is that a British thing? Huh. Makes sense.
Oh my god.
No. Maybe. I don't... You know what? I'll ask Luke next time I see him.
All right.
He'll be like, it's good to see you. And I'm like, are you a serpent?
I'm like, no, I'm British.
Ready to get back into it?
Yeah.
Then let's do it. What is this?
Let's get back to not punching Apex.
Two
Meanwhile,
of us are very disappointed.
we return to It's Always Sunny in Gateway.
It's always sunny in St. Louis.
All right.
Tonight's episode, The Gang Learns Trust.
So, with the rest of your day before the fated meeting with the family, you wrap up your individual tasks. Cynthia, you eventually manage to cobble together a very beat-up looking Apex through the remains of some old makeup.
Okay.
From a distance, it would be hard to tell that it was done intentionally, so...
Got
From
it.
a distance.
I'm
I'm going to be up close.
Oh,
We'll see what happens.
I guess we will.
I'm going to break
Like-
my nose out of habit.
I swear
God.
Apex is going to take it into his own hands.
Yes, I will actually headbutt the tree.
Hang on, I'm just gonna...
Just... The tree's revenge.
Alvin, your makeshift walkie-talkie is now functional. You're not sure how long it's going to function, but... You're fairly well versed in mechanical stuff, and you could probably keep it working for the duration of your mission here.
Yeah, this Yeah, I got this working finally. You would not believe how many odd little... It was like a time capsule of all the adventures we had on. And I cleaned it out. And now it's a working walkie-talkie, at least as far as it can be. Some of it was corroded, some of the wires were... but this should be able to work for as long as our mission holds out. He says, looking for Sky in confirmation.
I was like, yeah, which one of us are you talking to?
Oh, I was just talking to y'all in general.
Bastion in his
if we're
makeup
all-
walks up. Bastion in his makeup walks up to you. Do I look like I'm broken?
I'm gonna roll wits for etiquette here. Hold on.
I feel like Cynthia should have rolled on
There
her
we
makeup,
go.
Bob.
You know what? I don't think it looks too bad, actually. You kind of look like you went a couple rounds with a bunch of really good people. I like what she did with. I don't know what she did to get that color, but that looks pretty good.
There's
look
some
to Louise.
eyeshadow on his cheekbone.
I look to Louise. Is he lying?
Weaponizing your takes one to know one.
Well, again, it's that thing of like, I don't know how good a job she did, so I can't. Is there something I can roll on that?
He rolled really high to see, so he'd know if he's lying or not.
Honestly, I think you look good.
Cynthia Cynthia made Apex's face look very battered. There's a couple of spots of bruising around the eyes, and one of his cheeks looks a bit shiny and swollen with some eyeshadow. And honestly, yeah, she did a pretty good job here.
Damn
Then-
straight I did.
Then I will just be like, no, yeah, it's pretty good actually, Bastion.
So long as they don't take me in for a medical review.
I mean, if you want to maybe fake some swelling, we could just like ball up a little piece of paper and stick it in your mouth. That'll make it look a little swollen, but otherwise, I think it would only look better if we had actually punched you, but it wouldn't look much better. Let's put it that way.
That's a good idea with the paper.
Finger guns. See?
Bastion looks down and continues to inwardly panic about everything that could possibly go wrong.
Oh, ow. Oh, God, that's relatable.
Let's see. Connor, who needs this walkie-talkie again? Our team or Bryson or
Yeah,
Chris?
we need it. In fact, Bastion would say that you should be the one to keep it, since you're going to be the one with the most important task of making sure the people are safe.
And you want me to go ahead and use this to talk to y'all whenever I got everyone freed up, right?
Or if you run into any particular difficulties that the archers might be able to assist you with.
All right. All right.
Unfortunately, the only other person you'll be able to reach will be Louise. On our team.
That's understandable. All right. Let me see if I can get these frequencies going. Is Bryce still around?
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, Bryce. Would it be okay if I got your frequency so I can go ahead and call you if something happens?
Sure.
All right.
And he will give you their frequency that they're using for this mission.
Alrighty. All right. And when he marks it on the dial for where Bryce is, he'll take a little oil pen and he'll go ahead and take a mark right there. All right. And Louise, what's yours again?
We'll give that to him.
Alrighty. He will take a different color pen, oil pen, and he will
Wouldn't
go
it be
ahead
easier for everybody to be synced up?
Honestly, Yeah, that would work, but I don't even know if you could change the incoming frequency to that thing.
Would you be able to?
I've seen Pit Boys on billboards and stuff. I never really mess around with them, though.
Louise, you would know that Pit Boys do not function as two-way radios. They are only receivers.
But yeah, but in order to receive a message, would she be able to?
She could tune into a
channel?
Yeah,
Okay,
she could set the
Yeah,
channel
yeah.
and tune into a frequency.
Okay, so you should be able to deliver messages to both of them at any time at that point, then.
All right. So
Cool,
I
cool,
just
cool.
need Bryce's frequency, and I can go ahead and hit all of you up. Okay, good.
Yeah, and Louise just wouldn't be able to reply.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. Okay, then we don't need that then. All right, make a mental note of that frequency right here, okay? You got that, Louise?
Got it.
Gotcha. All righty. All right, I dare say we got ourselves a ball game here. All right. Now, does anybody have any other questions before we go ahead and throw this into the boiling water here?
Is everybody okay with releasing our prisoner tomorrow morning? I
Of
promised he
course.
could leave when we do.
Yeah. You're talking about him up in the I just thumb towards where our guest is.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's fine with me.
He's been sleeping in that shitter for a week.
That's
Uh,
bold.
yes, that's true.
It's what my uncle called it.
That makes sense.
Well, Mr. Jolly, I'd probably need someone to talk to, but yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine with me. All right. Bryce, Goddard, you got any questions?
I mean, we were just told to hold the front entrance, and that's what we're gonna do.
All right, that works. Chris, how about y'all?
I mean, I've kind of gotten the hang of this driving thing, at least as much as I'll need. Now, I'm not going to be pulling any stunts or anything like that, but
Does my take one to go off?
no, you can tell that she's being pretty genuine about that.
Ah.
I
Glance at Chris. You kind of want to though, don't you?
Well, yeah, but I want to survive the experience too.
Cynthia nods sagely, like, yes, good, you've learned well.
So ka.
If we all survive tomorrow, I'll teach you how to tomahawk. All right.
Point Man shuffles forward, wearing the cowl of the Apex.
I am the Apex, and I think this is all a very bad idea, but well, here we go.
Cynthia's like stifling her laughter really hard.
What?
By this point,
Nothing.
by this point, he's been given my entire attire.
Nothing. You are playing the part quite well.
I am not laughable. Evildoers, beware the Apex.
Bastion nods, tilts his head slightly, leans over to Alvin. You're sure the red scorpion abs aren't too much?
No, I think they give that air of mystery. Okay. You know, nothing scarier than a guy coming out of the darkness. Looks like he's been doing crunches since he was 4.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I'll pat Bastion on the back. I'll pat.
You know, all this
Oh my God.
all this hair is actually doing a pretty good job of hiding my rifle.
He just sort of brushes it aside and it reveals his rifle slung over his back.
Well, hell, look at
Bastion-
that.
Bastion smiles very widely. Yes, tactical advantage. Good.
It's like a ghillie. It's like a ghillie suit, but more gross.
Just give Bastion a thumbs up.
I point. The hair was washed twice. Once before you wore it.
Ever?
Cynthia just puts a hand on his shoulder and pats him like, sorry, buddy.
Wait, I desire an answer to this question.
Don't just laugh, answer me.
I nod as in obviously.
Ugh,
Oh,
I need to check myself for fleas.
oh my god.
Alright.
Thank you for
I'm not
picking up on
all
that.
right. Hold on, you gotta give me.
Okay.
Oh shit! God,
You know, it's funny when I snort laugh.
fuck you, Connor. All right.
You know, get a fucking graphic for like, excuse me, we're having technical difficulties, and it's just us laughing in the background.
We are having technical difficulties. Please
All right,
stand
I'm
by.
I'm good. Okay. All right, yeah. I got them now.
All right.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Connor's setting up and it's making me nervous. He's preparing things I can't see. I don't like it.
He's excited. He's excited. He's excited to go ahead and finish the story arc.
Or will it just be the beginning?
Oh yeah, all this has been the tutorial. We've reached the first part of the tutorial.
You fool.
Gateway a little
That
while.
Now,
was just the
we're now
tutorial
finishing
level.
the tutorial, which should have happened at the arena.
All right. Suppose the last question I have to ask is, are you all ready for this?
Is this ready for the Apex
Maybe.
and Bastion?
Yeah.
Because now they can both be in the same place at the same time, adding to the air of mystery.
Hold on 1 second. Just gotta double check a couple of things. Da-da-da. Yes, that's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah. All right, I'm good. I'm good to go.
All right.
I have 99 fears, and this is one.
Will you be taking a familiar road for this, or will you be utilizing the shorter but undiscovered path?
There's no
what's the
undiscovered
shorter
path.
undiscovered path?
Well, there's all this black goop right here.
Oh.
Oh.
So
If
that's what that is.
I feel
Let's-
like we should just go head on, because
yeah, let's just. They already know where we are, so we may as well just go from where they know we're in. So let's do it. Shorter
Plan
path.
was to, our plan was to meet them out front.
We can
totally
still drive
make them
around to the front
Well, we're not driving.
or walk. I mean, they can drop us off and then we can walk around. But they know that we're going to be coming from that direction, so.
I mean, we're gonna come in from, yeah, I guess the black goop side, because
Black
that is
goop.
the shortest route.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You'll be going in from the black goop side.
The goopiest side.
What mysteries does the goop hold for you?
Beware the goop.
So, as your now 4 helpers are staying behind with the car, the Apex, quote unquote, Bastion, Louise, Cynthia, and Alvin, you proceed down the road.
Oh, we release our prisoner on our way out.
Oh yes. Jeremy will he'll have like a small, like a like one of those sticks with a bandana tied around it with all of his earthly belongings.
Bindle.
Oh, yeah, what do they call those again?
yes.
A bindle?
A bindle,
Bindle.
yes. He'll have himself a bindle that's tied to the end of a rifle, and he will begin to make his way. You will see that he makes his way down this road, and then further on this way.
Oh, buddy.
He walks off into the distance.
And he doesn't look like the family, so the ghouls will leave him alone, maybe.
I hope.
Supposedly towards the second city.
Oh.
Godspeed, buddy.
Chicagus.
And as you're on foot, this means there's going to be a few more checks to see if anything interrupts you on the way there.
Please no. I don't want it.
I refuse to believe it.
Well, the world wants other things.
Too bad.
The world wants us to die.
I know. I know.
I mean, doesn't it, though?
I mean, yeah.
Look, if the world didn't want us to die, it wouldn't have made the wasp. And then in Fallout, it wouldn't have made the wasp bigger.
Or Sephiroth. Ugh.
As you
We do not invoke his name.
do not speak his name. As you make your way down through Riverside, going off-road, you see up on a hill, looking down at you sort of curiously, a soul radstag.
Rad stag? Is that like a deer?
Yeah.
It is like a deer if it were a ghoul.
Oh.
Huh. Okay. Are they dangerous?
Bastion might know.
Bastion, you would know that radstag can be dangerous. You see sort of a deer with chocolate brown, a chocolate brown coat that is a little bit patchy, exposing a bit of the sore red flesh underneath. And the twin heads of this radstag, each with a combined total of 4 antlers, looking down at you curiously. They can be aggressive, but this one does not seem to be.
It's fine. It's in its territory. It's just curious.
Yes, you know that radstags are usually cowardly creatures that will run at the first sign of contact, but if it's forced to fight, it can prove to be a deadly opponent.
It has been known to be able to gore things with its antlers. But typically it will run away unless it has something to protect, like its young or territory. Especially
sense.
during the rutting season.
Wait, what?
It is when the animals procreate. Typically after the snow falls.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of these guys around. Well, if you said he's fine, I guess we'll leave him be.
Pass by without bothering it.
Watching the
pass
rat
by-
stag, does it seem to pay attention to anything other than... As in, is it watching anything else?
It seems to be just on the lookout for anything that might try and get a jump on it, and it eyes you slowly, as if it's watching you carefully, as if to say, back off.
All right. Just making
But
sure that
once-
it thinks that we're the only primary threat here.
Once it passes, it will go back down over the hill, supposedly in search of food or some sort. And as you make your way further downward,
Da-da-da.
you walk along the the actual riverside, not the town of Riverside, but the side of the river, and you see what looks to be an old boathouse. A big, old wooden and stone building that looks like it was made centuries before the apocalypse, with sort of greenish window folds. It's still somewhat standing to this day, but as you come across it, it is has a sign on the front that says, "The Lewis and Clark Boathouse and Museum."
Ooh.
While we're walking by the riverside, can I scoop up some mud and just kind of like cake it a bit into my hair, make it look all kind of
Absolutely.
messy and yeah.
Well, if he's
But,
gonna take a moment, I'd like to scavenge after he's done.
You're going into the house to scavenge?
This is probably an event area.
Okay.
I am
You call
shrugging.
it scavenging, but in here they call it an expedition.
I just thought, does it look deserted? Does it?
It will take you time to scavenge.
Okay,
We don't have
fine.
that.
Get it on the way back.
Assuming
If you
we
come
live.
back.
It's on the map now.
Connor, don't say that.
I mean, you could die here. This is...
Don't say it. Doesn't matter if it's true.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Connor. You can kill us off, but
I know.
Caitlin may cry.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with that.
Don't
Is that
test
a-
me.
Have to
I
get ready.
will cry.
And then you'll have to get ready for my other character, my backup, the Baypex.
Okay.
It's female Apex.
Yeah. His mother comes for revenge.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
It's just like Flashpoint.
Yup.
New 52.
You continue making your way down the road, leaving the boathouse behind you.
Louise will very quietly, under her breath, go, "Ready for this, kid?" Oh, yeah. This is gonna get pretty ugly.
For the past couple of miles, well, for the past bit, I've been just kind of like slumped over, walking as if I am, like, in the file that we are walking, I am in, as if I have always been the prisoner, because I'm certain that there are eyes on
Mm-hmm.
at this point, at the very least.
You pass by a convenience store on your way to the arena.
Is it time to scavenge, Dad? No, it's fine.
He's just gonna tease you at this point. Keep going on. He's like, you find a mansion
It'll-
of gold.
Be there on the way back. It's fine.
It's part of the victory lap.
Da-da-da-da.
There's gonna be so much cool shit in there. It's gonna be like gold and funyuns and ding dongs, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Rymany, when's the last time I had a Funyun? Damn.
I mean, I see my roommate get them all the time.
Damn, you're still making them?
Come to
Interesting.
LA, you can get some.
Maybe. Anyway, this is not a house made of Funyuns. We're walking on an adventure.
You continue to make your way back to the den of the beasts that had captured you at the very beginning of this adventure. The sturdy exterior of the beige brick and the steel dome of the arena comes into view. And already you can tell it is abuzz with activity. There are members of the family that are organizing groups, fitting people with guns and explosives and collars.
Under my voice, I mutter, "Louise, turn on your radio."
You got it. I'll click that on.
You click it on. What frequency are you wanting to tune into?
Tony.
Bastion, I assume you want me to turn it to the radio station where the song's gonna come in?
Yup.
I will turn it to that.
The oldies of the pre-war. Welcome, I'm your host, Toby Blunt, and you are listening to Westport Radio.
Let's leave that at a low volume just so we can hear the signal.
Okay. Connor, you're so atmospheric.
I'll keep doing that while you narrate everything.
You tune into you tune into, it wasn't Westport Radio. What did I fucking call it? Was it Gateway Radio?
I think
so.
so. Yeah.
I think I have the radio station.
Gateway
written
Radio.
down. Gate Radio.
Gateo.
Gateo. And you are now outside of the arena.
Have people started to notice that we're walking up?
If you go to the front entrance, then absolutely people will slowly begin to turn towards you.
Huh. This is kind of flattering, isn't it?
I don't like it.
Stay frosty. Both of you, okay?
Right.
Alrighty.
I'm
As you make
following
your-
your lead at this point. I am the prisoner.
As you make your way towards the front entrance to the arena, you are greeted by a man and a woman, both wearing suits.
Howdy.
How are you?
What's your business here?
You don't know.
We were requested to come.
That's right.
Oh. And here we thought we were going to have to come to you.
Well, that'd just be rude, wouldn't it?
I don't think there's no reason to go ahead and make a mess up in Riverside, and I can come on down to you, right?
Huh. Follow us.
Of course. Lead the way.
And flanking you comes two more members of the family each. There are now 3 on either side of you.
Oh, shit. Okay. Cool.
They surround you and march you through the arena. The cold cement floor clacking with countless boot steps as you make your way through this large, sturdy complex.
Can I make a note of the layout as we go? Because I assume we're going to places we weren't before.
Yes, as you make your way through, you can basically make a mental layout in your head. I'd say it wouldn't be terribly hard. You were only ever on the ground floor, however, and they take you to some stainless steel steps that clang loudly and echo throughout this large space as you do. A place that was once abuzz with people waiting to see their favorite sports team or event. now rings somewhat silently, adding another layer of eeriness to this place.
I've kept my head down this entire time. Looking like I'm ashamed.
It's always so daunting when I hear Connor silently
You hear a
rolling
fucking
dice.
silence. Yeah.
Just like waiting for something to happen.
They march you up another flight of stairs.
Oh, Lord.
Leading you up to the very top layer of this building. And to this point, you start walking past VIP rooms and what would be box seats for people with a lot of money to spend, their own private rooms to watch their favorite sporting events now. Not quite decrepit. In fact, some of them even appear to have been used recently. But you make your way to a large steel door. And the man in front bangs on the door 3 times. And from inside you hear, "Come in."
Is that voice familiar?
It does sound familiar. Sounds like the voice that you heard on the other end of that walkie-talkie, it feels like a week ago.
As it was.
Yes. The heavy steel doors creak open as you are walked into a dimly lit room, large enough to maybe house 6 people comfortably. Appears to be converted into a private office space that has a big backing window that oversees what you now see is an actual arena, like a coliseum of old. Dirt and sand on the floor, spattered with blood. Seats line the entirety of this place. But there doesn't appear to be a lot of people sitting in them at the current moment. The 4 of you, or I guess 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see 4 people move into the room with you, while 2 of them remain on the outside. And you see the back of a comfortable-looking businessman's chair.
I didn't think you would actually come. We have a lot to discuss.
And the figure in the chair slowly swivels around to face you. And that's where we're going to leave the session for this week.
Oh, man.
I've been preparing for this.
Bye, Austin.
Goodbye, Austin.
We'll
Bye,
pick up.
Austin.
Well, until 2 weeks from now, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
we'll pick this up on the 18th.
The
19th.
The exciting climax of this family saga.
Wait, no, it is the 18th.
Yes, it is the 18th.
I know that because I'm gonna have a mocap class before we play.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be very tired.
It's going to be great.
But
I'm gonna
happy
be extremely tired.
But happy 30th episode, Gateway.
Yay! That
Yeah,
answers my second
the
question.
big
Indeed.
yo.
30th Gateway and the climax of, I guess you could call it chapter 1.
Season 1, chapter 1, 6 seasons in a movie. Woo!
For those that were asking, because I know a lot of people were asking, like, is it going to keep going after the family stuff? It seems like it's really building to a conclusion here.
I mean, even if we finish the family stuff, there's still story to be told.
Oh yeah.
Well, 'cause
that's
the
what I
Archers-
figured. But there have been a lot of people asking in the comments. The archives have been like, is this where it's gonna like culminate? Is this everything?
Well, I mean,
Do
we
we-
just
do
had
we
the
close at the
Archers ask us to do them a favor, so no.
No.
It's true.
We said 1,000 years gateway.
The
We ain't lying.
Gotta
If-
retreat. Gotta regain.
We
that
maybe meant like 5 years, but
Gotta regain that number 1 slot.
Exactly. It's a hard mountain to climb, but I am a man who has hands that are good at the climb.
I mean, why would you want to stop now? 30 episodes in, I finally kind of have, Louise's character down. Just imagine where I'll be at 60.
the slavers of the arena are only some of the big movers and shakers of the St. Louis Wasteland. Some that you've met, some that you haven't.
We haven't even really come across the Brotherhood of Steel yet, and they're assholes in everything like Fallout.
I mean, our map is only like maybe, 15%
Yeah.
filled.
But Lanny, give their stilted morality because their armor is banging.
It's true. I am very excited for Alvin to get a look at power suits and shit.
Oh, his sweet little mind's gonna be blown.
If Alvin doesn't end up in a power suit, I might be a little disappointed. I'm just...
You'll have to find one first.
yeah. Like, Apex is trying to go for, like, everything that is, like, he's trying to be the most dangerous creature on Earth. He's trying to be, fucking Yujiro Hanma. But...
I'm gonna... Look, I am embracing the purity of the steel.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's Yujiro Hanma versus Dr. Stone, basically.
Back in the day. Am I the Dr. Stone? Shit. Okay.
You're the smart one that knows how to mix things together.
That is true. No, I was excited because a couple episodes back, Connor was like, "There's a Brotherhood of Steel member." Scout. I was like, no power armor. Gotcha. Just
Good times, though. Good session, Connor.
good. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Not the park there, my compatriot.
Episode 31 is probably going to get a little crazy.
Honest.
I don't know.
So
Honestly, yes.
I'm giving you, I am doing you the courtesy, a gracious courtesy of giving you another week to prepare for what's going to happen here.
Oh,
God.
we've
Okay.
done our planning. At this point, it's all about how it falls apart.
You have
How
marched
we adapt
right
to it.
You have marched right into the belly of your enemies.
Yeah.
But you've planned, you've prepared, you've gathered allies. We'll see where it goes.
This is like the fulmination of a Kurosawa movie, and I'm here for it.
I was a little surprised when you guys didn't lead with this is a hostage exchange now.
Oh no, I want him to turn around. I'm gonna be like, so we got this guy.
yeah, but now we're surrounded.
It's a token of goodwill. And then they'll take you back and go, "Oh yeah, what's your name?" And you'll be like, Marcus." And they're like, "Marcus, you run the button that runs the entire self-destruct system. Get in there, you scamp."
Oh, I totally remember our prisoner's name, which is why I only ever referred to him as the prisoner. Told his name twice this time, but still totally paid attention.
Exactly. That's why you're gonna make it up, and it's just gonna happen to be the name of the guy who got eaten by a Yao Guai, but no one knew that, and he was
What?
in charge of the self-destruct.
What is your name? Quinn.
Hey, that's what I did
What?
last week.
What? Yeah, what are you? What do you, Lanny? Do you mean to tell me that the Apex is not a luck character? Okay.
He's not a charming character. He's not a smooth talking character.
Oh, he's charming in his own way.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Well, suppose I'll let y'all go for the evening, but first, we gotta do our shilling. Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to this week?
You can find me all over the internet at boobsmcbalrog. Here on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/boobsmcbalrog with zeros instead of O's. Hopefully I'll be around streaming some this week. Work is a bit unpredictable these days, so I'm not sure. Hopefully so. If you do have Steam VR or MetaQuest 2, please do check out The Last Clockwinder. I'm so excited. That just came out on June 2nd. And it's really great. And if you like Ghibli-esque things, there's a lot of nods to it in there, and the soundtrack is amazing. Anyway, that's me.
All right. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Oh, hey, how you doing? My name is Rabbit. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. If you like horror games, RPGs and retro games, I am definitely the guy to go ahead and go to watch those. I'm a big storyteller. Love all kinds of different stuff as far as shilling and whatnot's concerned. If you like this, every Wednesday now around 7 Eastern. If you go to Probate's channel, it's Probate with Zero. So PR0 BAIT. He's doing something called Power Ranger Gladius, where I play the role of the Yellow Ranger in that, which is awesome because I've wanted to be a Power Ranger since I was like very young. So that's some more voice work that I'm doing, which is pretty radical, all things considered. So yeah, if you just want to go ahead and hear Rabbit tell his dum-dum stories, you just come on down to twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit, and we'll play Dragon Age, we'll play RuneScape. Next week, my friend Groove's coming back because he was moving, and that was an entire ordeal. And we're going to be playing Ghostwire Tokyo. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. So just come on down, Rabbit Town. I'm not sure if that's a good catchphrase. I'm going to go ahead and keep saying it until someone says it. All right.
Excellent. Lanny, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, you can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. If you're not all role played out, tune into my channel at Monday at 5 o'clock Central Time because we have a little campaign called The Ties That Bind. And right now, Connor, who plays Wolfgang Connolly in said campaign, has been made Lord of Silver Rock and is currently trying to rebuild the town that he and his companions helped burn down. He met with an assassin who totally doesn't want anything to do with apples, and I'm still working on what exactly they want, so tune in to find out what they want.
Woo!
It's crazy. Other than that, it's not apples anymore.
Sure.
Other than that, I've been playing through Grand Theft Auto 4. One of my favorite Grand Theft Autos has a much more somber story. I think one of the most interesting protagonists in Nico Bellic. Tune in and see the Bellic cousins. Can't go bowling too much because I have to cut that out of the YouTube version, but we go bowling, eh? So tune in for some great American streaming. It's a good time. Everybody has fun, and there may or may not be cake, but we do go to the Fancy Pants store. Tune in. I'll be doing that tomorrow at about 7 or 8-ish p.m. Central Time.
Right
Good
on.
times. That's me.
And Sarah, where can they find you? What are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. I mean, I've already chilled. I'm good. I just doing this on Saturdays, and then I'm just doing normal stuff all the other times.
Hey.
Uh-huh.
No, Caitlin, that's all I got. I don't. What? I don't got no.
Uh-huh. Sure.
No.
Okay.
The week
always
with no
repeat.
D&D. What am I gonna do? I don't know.
You can always repeat your shill because some people may have shown up later and not heard what you talked about earlier.
Hello Kitty Super Kid Adventures on YouTube. Season 5 premiere. Yeah.
You say it like someone's holding a gun to your face. Like, say it
Or like,
now.
or like somebody has to punch you or something.
And what character do you portray in the Norse epic Hello Kitty?
I am the Hello Kitty.
You are the Howdy Cat?
I am the Konichiwa Neko.
Look at that! Look at that shit! Isn't
Wow,
that awesome?
wow, I feel really clever for that, actually.
That's portmantorable.
It is!
Yeah, it's me.
Right on.
Alright.
And they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Obviously, I'm going to be taking the week off starting on Wednesday, so I will be gone from the 8th through the 13th, so I won't be catching any of my streams until after that, but yeah. Other than that, be sure to check out my DM's Guild, where I release 5th edition content, including the College of Distortion Bard. Released that a couple of weeks ago, and I'll be working on another subclass here, either for the Ranger or the Druid sometime coming up soon here. Yes, and also check out Dead House Sonata, which I believe has the more widely accessible playable tech demo coming soon here. Some news coming down the pipeline. If you're keeping up on your Dead House Sonata news, things are getting interesting. Things seem like they're about to start ramping up here. So if you're at all interested in the game where you play as the dead to fight the living, being developed by the man behind the Legacy of Kain series, then be sure to check out Dead House Sonata.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
I would also like to thank our lovely sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice. Your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories.
Die Hard Dice.
Die!
right.
Die!
That's right.
That's right!
Right.
Right!
That's right.
That's right!
It's okay,
You can
Rabbit.
save 10% on your order when you order from dieharddice.com and you use the code Unexpectables!
Die Hard Dice!
That's right.
That's right! No, I was gonna go ahead and be like, that! But the second word's didn't pick up, so.
Yeah.
So all people heard was die! Like, that's all.
Die.
What? Bam! Talkers!
Yeah.
All right. Well, other than that, got some lovely people to thank on our way out here.
Some bitch of the shows.
We've got Blackfoot Ferret. Thank you for the leet bits. Miss Tweetums, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to Hey Mr. Rabbit. Robomom, thank you for the 100 bits. Happy birthday, Caitlin.
Oh, thank you.
Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. So Cynthia teaching Chris how to drive actually reminded me that NASCAR is going to be in St. Louis tomorrow. Oh yeah, they'll probably be at the Gateway Motor Speedway. or at least the greater Metro St. Louis region. Indeed. Baz Dog, thank you for the 5 bits. Cane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. At least it's not a rad moose. The only thing more deadly than a normal moose. Indeed.
A little too far south for those.
Little bit. Little bit. Bell Xac, thank you for the 25 months. Mountains Gamer, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I just got here and on 19 of the VOD. I'm excited to see what I missed. Nice. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Dude, they haven't even gone across the Mississippi. Yeah, that's right. You got a whole other side of the river to deal with. Although technically that's not St. Louis anymore. That's Illinois, but yeah.
God,
It is a part of
those two cities border, or those two states border each other.
Yep. St. Louis is the gateway to the west. Har har.
He heard her.
Wait.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Rabbit. Sarah, are you a snake? Sarah. Spoyo.
Oh God.
I'm getting so many mixed feelings here.
It's okay,
And-
Rabbit. Just it's okay to feel things.
And
Oh,
finally,
thank God.
Zenalita with the 100 bits. Next week's boss fight will be fueled by the finest Wisconsin cheeses.
Oh my god.
Week after next.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. We'll see ya in 2 weeks.
Adios, everybody. Take
2
care.
weeks,
Hey, are we-
everybody!
Are we not rating?
Yeah, it'll be just like old times. Yeah, I'm looking for someone to read right now. Yeah.
Darrow.
Oh.
I see you,
Ooh.
Thero.
We could raid Thero. Why not? Let's raid Thero.
Dinosaur person.
Dino Man. All right.
Dino man.
Can the raid message be, could you break my nose?
Can you break my nose?
Please break my nose.
Please break, my
My
nose.
nose.
Raid Theropod art. Raid messages. Please please break my nose.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, everybody. Peace out, y'all. I am officially on vacation as of this moment, so
Hot damn! Woo!
see y'all later, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Why?